Ladies and gentlemen, I think you all know me. This is Tom Chisano, and I unfortunately have to read you the following announcement. Due to the recent actions by the United States government and the Federal Communications Commission, the Howard Stern Show is no longer on our air. Neither Infinity Broadcasting or a parent company is willing to continue to put our licenses or our stockholders' trust in jeopardy. Viacom can no longer bear the weight of the government pressure and its effects on our corporation. Please continue to listen to the station and other affiliates as we appreciate your loyalty and understand your needs. While we're sorry to end the Howard Stern Show, we promise quality programming in the future. Thank you.
Get out of bed. Resistance is futile. Wake up and assimilate the day.
Stand by for mind control. Slap some bacon on a biscuit and let's go. Go, go. Hi-ho.
In English, we say good morning.
I want you to get up now.
Wake up every morning. Morning, team. I'm the new minister in charge. Greetings and salutations.
Hello, handsome. Hello. Is that a 10-gallon hat? Or are you just enjoying the show?
Good morning. Time to get out of bed, grab a cup of coffee, and spend some time with your new favorite morning show. It's Cross and Lopez. Morning fun without the filth. Cross and Lopez.
More fun than getting drunk.
And we wanted to do something completely the opposite of the Stern Show and go with something positive in the morning, some music and fun without the filth.
Yeah, something that your family can enjoy as well.
Exactly, and this is the message recorded by WXRK General Manager Tom Chisano late last night at Howard Stern's flagship radio station in New York, WXRK.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think you all know me. This is Tom Chisano, and I unfortunately have to read you the following announcement. Due to the recent actions by the United States government and the Federal Communications Commission, the Howard Stern Show is no longer on our air. Neither Infinity Broadcasting or a parent company is willing to continue to put our licenses or our stockholders' trust in jeopardy. Viacom can no longer bear the weight of the government pressure and its effects on our corporation. Please continue to listen to the station and other affiliates as we appreciate your loyalty and understand your needs. While we're sorry to end the Howard Stern Show, we promise quality programming in the future. Thank you.
And hopefully later on today, Howard will be making some sort of statement. We don't have anything for you. Again, he's pretty much up and canceled his association with Infinity Broadcasting and the show altogether. And to the affiliates around the country, we hope you'll stay with and hope you'll give us a chance to develop the Cross and Lopez show because we really think it'll be a compelling companion in the morning for a lot of America. In fact, why don't we go to the phones? You help us build the morning show. It's 1-800-447-8376. Hello?
Where's Howard?
Well,
he's probably sleeping.
Let's just say he's not here. And won't be
ever come back, or is this like a nationwide thing, or is this just I live in Maryland?
It's a nationwide thing. The people of the country have spoken, and they're sick of Howard's filth, and that's why we're building a better, cleaner morning show for the entire family.
Fun without the filth.
See, I like the filth.
Well, I think you'll like what we have coming up, too. It's the new morning show, Cross and Lopez. Stick with us. I think you'll like it.
Yeah,
I can assure you I won't.
Do you have a birthday you'd like announced?
No, I won't. I want Howard back.
Would you like us to wake up your boss?
No.
Well, I want my cat, Mr. Cuddles, back, but he died 4 years ago, and it's not going to happen. So, I guess we just have to make the best of the situation we're given. And, that being said, Lopez, what's coming up at the box office this weekend?
We've got some really great movies coming up. There's one with Cuba Gooding Jr. and Sarah Jessica Parker. They're going to be the voice of farm animals in a Disney musical. It's called Home on the Range. That's going to be opening up.
That sounds adorable.
It does. It does. And she's got such a great voice, too. Also opening up...
Cuba Gooding Jr., I loved him in that football movie.
It was a good one.
What was that football movie?
That was
not
fantastic. Much for sports.
Allie Maguire? Jerry Maguire.
There you go. Yeah. I think I did see
What else
that one.
is coming up this week?
I like this one, The Prince and Me. This is with Julia Stiles, and she is just so cute. She discovers...
and she can dance?
Yeah,
Girl,
she can. She can act, too. This one looks good, though. She meets a man she falls in love with, and it turns out he's a prince. So that one looks good as well.
Who knew? Do you like Eminem, Lopez?
I love Eminem.
I love Eminem. Nothing gets you going in the morning like Eminem. He's a rapper. He's from Detroit. This is fantastic. A big part of the Cross and Lopez show is going to be music. Music. Eminem. One of the affiliates throughout the country. It's a weird situation. It's weird for us, too. And what we're going to try and do is bring you fun without the filth in the morning.
We are. And if you want to call up, if you want to shout out, or maybe it's your birthday, give us a call. Let us know what you think or what we can do for you. 800-447-8376.
And one of the things that made Howard's show so great was the games and contests he would do. He was fantastic with that. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, yeah. We've got one. We've got some good prizes, too.
Oh, exactly. Gift certificates to the Olive Garden coming up. And we'll play Guess Which is the Fake Headline, right?
Yes, we will do that next.
We'll have that for you next.
95X.
Occasionally do little games with prizes and stuff. I know who doesn't like prizes? And games.
Who doesn't like prizes?
Guess which headline's the fake one. If you know the fake headline, we'll give you, 3 headlines, I guess? And
let's make it harder. Let's give them 4.
Ooh. Now that's hard.
Up in the ante.
800-447-8376 is the phone number. Give us the headlines, Lopez.
Okay, here are the headlines. Kevin Costner almost dies from a burst appendix. Splitsville for Tom and Penelope Cruz. Jennifer Garner sick of the hit TV show Alias. Or Simon Cowell secretly weds. Which one is the fake? You spot it, and you'll win a gift certificate to Olive Garden.
Let's go over those one more time. Whose appendix burst?
Well, Kevin Costner almost dies from a burst appendix.
Oh, dear.
Splitsville for Tom and Penelope Cruz. Is Jennifer Garner sick of the hit TV show Alias?
Now, that's impossible to believe. Who is sick of Alias?
Well,
that show is fantastic.
She might be.
No, never.
She wants to make big movies? Maybe.
What was the 4th one?
Simon Cowell secretly weds. We know he's got a serious girlfriend. Well, don't let them know. It's up to them. Let them win the prize.
You're right. 800-447-8376 is the phone number. It's Cross and Lopez.
Hey, I love you guys.
Oh, my God. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Can you guys play more Britney, too? Did you see your new concert?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, this is great. Like, even my little kid sister can listen to it and everything.
That's the idea. Fun without the filth.
Yes.
Hi, Cross and Lopez.
Lopez, what is this Turn Stern on.
I'm afraid Howard's no longer here.
All right, you got to tell Tom Gisano that he's a little fag for letting this happen.
Oh, dear. That gentleman's a little irate. I want to apologize to all our homosexual friends. Cross and Lopez, a big part of Cross and Lopez in the morning. Fun without the filth. Howard Stern off the air. It came down late last night, and we've been the plan B for some time now. It's been a possibility that Howard could be forced off the air due to indecency issues. And I'm Rob Cross, and
I'm Lopez.
And we're going to do our best to fill Howard's rather big shoes.
Yeah.
And a little bit earlier, we did Guess Which is the Fake news story.
Now, I didn't tell you, Cross. Did you know which what it was?
I'm going with the exploding pancreas story.
You're close. Kevin Costner almost dies of a burst appendix. True story. It happened.
It did?
It did.
I win?
No. That's that really happened.
Oh, yeah,
You're not understanding how to play this game. Which one's the fake?
It's early. I haven't had my coffee.
Also, Splitsville for Tom and Penelope Cruz. A lot of people heard that. It did happen. Jennifer Garner sick of the hit TV show Alias. It's true.
No.
I'm sorry, honey.
No one's sick of that show. Not even Jennifer.
She is. She wants to make big movies. So those are all true. The fake story. Jim in Hartford got it right. Simon Cowell secretly weds. He is still a bachelor. Ladies, he's still available.
Wow, that is one eligible bachelor. And if you'd like to win something, and this is pretty easy. This is the kind of thing we can do because it's a show for the entire family. Whether you're a 10th grader or in a convalescent home, it should be equally as fun for you as it is for the next person. And so too with the contest. If you can guess this laugh, you want to give us a call right now at 800-447-8376, and we'll award you with fabulous prizes. This is from a big movie. Just opened recently at the box office. Whose laugh is this? Well, oh, that's not easy.
Oh, I don't know if I know.
I don't know either. We'll take a quick break and let you know who it was in just a second. Cross and Lopez in the morning.
Red pin. 95.
Back to the new fun way to start your morning. Fun without the filth with Cross and Lopez.
All right, 17 minutes after the hour, Howard Stern's off the air. This came down late last night. Oh, pardon me. Infinity Broadcasting yanked Howard Stern due to questionable decency content. And my name's Rob Cross. And
I'm Lopez.
Yeah, and we've sort of known this eventuality could happen.
Yeah.
And
we're going to take care of you.
Yeah, we've been planning for it, and we're here to bring you fun without the filth in the morning, and it's a work in progress. And to the affiliates around the country, we ask that you stay with, because down the line we hope to build a morning show that we can all be proud of and all participate in equally. And before we went to the break, we played you Laugh from a movie that opened last week, a big movie star. Why don't we check that out again?
Marilyn knew who it was. Marilyn in Baltimore got herself a 4-pack of tickets to see Scooby-Doo 2. Why? Because the laugh was Scooby-Doo.
His laugh makes me giggle. Speaking of things that make me giggle, I don't know if you caught Leno last night.
I did. I thought, his monologue is good. I don't necessarily like what he does with his guests or anything, but the monologue was good. Why don't we check it out?
I disagree. I like everything he does. I think the guy's got his finger, fairly on the pulse. He does, he goes out and he does a lot of stand-up comedy throughout the country, and I think it keeps him real.
He said he actually keeps a lot of his money from his contract in the bank, and he actually lives off of the money that he gets by doing this stand-up comedy.
He's a skilled comedian.
Yeah.
Let's check out some of Leno's monologue last night.
Price of gas in California, it's going crazy. In fact, today I did something smart. I bought a gallon as an investment. Give an idea how expensive gasoline is out here. Coming to work this morning, there were actually people driving in the carpool lane with more than one person in the car. I couldn't believe it. I saw a Hummer with 2 people. Can you believe it? It's amazing. Well, the big story in Washington, they are grilling rice, and boy, is she steamed. That's the big story. The big corny story. I tell you, this White House is nothing if not clever. They said they will allow Condoleezza Rice to testify, and they wanted to do it on TV. But it has to be on UPN the night NBC has the final episode of Friends. That's when they're going to do it.
Is it wrong that I'm kind of attracted to Condoleezza Rice? I think she's kind of hot.
She's a smart woman.
Are you?
That wasn't me.
Condoleezza Rice, so you have to admit,
oh my goodness,
is the best looking member of the cabinet.
I like the part about...
Hands down. If they did a cabinet swimsuit issue...
I like the part about the steamed rice. I thought that was...
And
Cross?
He's endlessly...
Cross? What's happening? Was that you? Are you pulling a prank on me, Cross?
You little bitch.
No. I won too many nachos grande last night.
Thank you.
I think we should probably cue up a song or something.
It's time to take back the airwaves from Cross and Lopez and end our bizarre April Fool's joke.
That was scary.
Hello. This is Nambla, the North American...
Yes, we are back for anybody who was stupid enough to fall for that. And there were many of you.
Check your calendar, people.
Many of you actually fell for that, but I wouldn't doubt that Cross and Lopez could be our replacement.
Hey, that's the way the country wants to go, I think.
Great Cross and Lopez join us now. Our program director, Robert Cross, and, of course, Danny.
Yeah.
Who I renamed Lopez.
Oh, thank you very much for that one.
Because I like that. You guys did a great job.
I didn't even believe it.
You guys really did a great job.
No, you have a lot of chemistry on the air, though. I like that.
Yeah. And everybody was digging Danny when we were doing it.
Oh, my God.
I got sort of attracted to her.
Really? You were all standing in there. What were you doing?
Well, Benji had his pants off and was pleasuring himself. Everyone was like realizing how hot Danny is.
I was supposed to be in there contributing, and I just kept looking at Danny's cans.
Well, that was your contribution.
Yeah, thanks for contributing. All right, I want to thank, what is it, Gary? I thought Gary wanted to say something. First of all, I want to thank our program director, Robert Cross, better known as Chuck Roast.
My pleasure.
I've
been on the air in like 11 months.
Are those his
and you
true...
did that to me.
Oh,
what?
I just want to know, are those his true feelings about American Idol? I was just fascinated.
I've never, I don't think I've seen it this season.
I actually, those are my true feelings about American Idol. And we got, well, this worked out well because we got a lot of phone calls, people who realized it was an April Fool's joke right away. And then...
What were the affiliates doing?
Well, this is weird. First they called up and said they weren't going to run the show.
Oh, yeah?
So they were freaking out because Tim Sabian at WYSP called up and he said, "What is this?"
Sacramento said, what do we do? And I said, Mel said, run it.
Yeah, we just kept saying Mel said to run the show.
Right.
In Hartford, they kind of ruined the joke because the program director, Mike Picozzi, told the guy to get on the air and go, keep in mind this is April Fool's.
Oh, come on.
So he ruined the joke. I know, but that was only in Hartford. Why would he do that?
I still don't know. I said to the guy, the board op, who he was only listening to orders, I said, if you say it's April Fool's Day, doesn't that if it were an April Fool's joke, wouldn't that give it away? And he's saying, man, talk to Bacosi.
The fun is waking up.
Right.
And thinking that maybe, and I was nervous through the whole thing.
I was, too. I was like, oh, my God.
Oh, and wait, I should
what
tell you.
What are we going to do?
In Hartford, the guy said, I said, why would you give away the joke? He goes, dude, we're a rock station. You're playing Britney Spears.
Yeah, well, that's the joke.
Yes.
Yeah, therein lies the comedy.
Did anybody tell Tom yet that this is a joke?
No, Tom is very much ready to man the phones and take the heat.
Tom liked it.
Yeah, I think I got a job.
This was a good dry run for Tom for about 3 weeks from now.
He says, let's get it on. Give me those phone calls.
He just got a big schedule from McDonald's. He's thrilled.
Yeah. They want to get back on the show as soon as possible. The big, yes. Yeah, the big Cross and Lopez fans.
How about the guy who called in and just wanted a shout-out to his girlfriend?
I was like, yeah, kill all the people who want shout-outs.
Yeah, they already had fans.
I mean, you guys have a following.
Doesn't take long.
Yeah, the sickening part was we're in there taking phone calls because we taped them.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of people were like, we really like the show.
I like this.
And by the way, this just in, we're back on Clear Channel. We're on in 6 new markets. Tom, look at you reading that announcement about the end of the show.
Credible read, right?
It was a very credible read.
Speech impediment and all.
Yeah, you were good.
Thank you.
He came in and said, how was my read?
Tom always wants credit. Well, let's hand it to Cross and Lopez.
Yeah, give him a round of applause.
Very good. Tom's idea to get Cross.
Call to stations listening throughout the country. The Clear Channel. Call my attorney. Call my agent.
Yeah,
I'm ready to go.
I said, if you two guys get good work out of this, I want
the right amount of money. I'm ready to do it.
Yeah, of course.
That's a great audition tape.
Yeah.
Just pull that.
All pedal wholesomeness.
Danny was a little too happy in there. I was buying her all the way.
I'm going to slip my wrist.
She's like, yeah.
She wants that morning show. She needs that morning slot. When are you on the station, Danny?
I'm a swinger.
Oh, you swing around.
Cool.
Is that what happens?
That's what happens. Yeah, when Tabby takes over overnight.
Danny's that person we put when we don't have anybody else to put there. She does everything. She'll do anything from afternoon drive to, midnight to 4 in the morning.
She does a lot of overnights, but weren't you filling in for Kane like a couple of weeks ago? You were here in the afternoon?
Yeah, she'll do anything.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I think.
Whatever.
I think you should switch to like a top 40 format. You're really good at it.
I think we should.
I'm exalted.
Yeah.
I think we should give her Benji's job.
Yeah. I'm for
Wait,
that.
he's wearing clothing.
Anyway, hi, you're on the air. Nick, you're on the air. Captain Janks, you're on the air.
Nick was one of the people.
Dick. You know what? I got to tell you, when I turned on the show and I heard that, I was like, okay, it's April Fool's Day, so we can expect something here. I mean, but then I find myself believing it. So I said, okay, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call CBS as somebody from CNN and see if it's true. And CBS News was putting the kibosh on it. They were saying it was a hoax. So I kind of knew.
Well, how they would, but they don't know
how
because
would they know?
we got about 50,000 phone calls from news agencies trying to find out.
Me.
Yeah, maybe it was all you.
Yeah, but you know what, though, Howard? I'll tell you what, not for nothing, but this is what's going to happen one day. Everybody.
Let me tell you something. The reason I decided to do this year is because last night, and I think this is up on the website now.
Yeah.
Senator Brownback of Kansas wrote Mel yet another letter. Why are you not getting rid of Howard Stern? Then there was about 5 other developments where I think we're getting fined again.
There were 2 fines in the pipeline, is what I heard.
Really?
Yeah, there are 2 fines in the pipeline. And then there's another article about Lowry Mays, the head of Clear Channel, his affiliation with Bush. The only positive one is, and this is really cool, out of all of this, the FCC has gotten so many complaint letters about Oprah that they are now investigating Oprah.
Oh, that's great.
But as I predicted, they won't find that Oprah's clean.
That doesn't mean anything's going to happen. They just have to look at it.
And also, we should say that this isn't a total joke. Cross and Lopez will be taking over for Cabby.
This is Plan B. That was a rehearsal.
Right.
I'm hoping Brownback will fine us.
Yeah.
For an hour.
Yeah, you did allow the word fag on
Yeah,
there.
what was that?
Yeah, I thought that was a little racy for Cross and Lopez. Kevin, you're on the air.
Hey, I can't believe what you just did to us. You're a horror. I was in church on Sunday, and the priest gave a sermon about Janet Jackson's anatomy, Britney Spears' teeny-weeny little bikinis, And, oh, my God, I won't even say about Howard Stern, the schlock jock.
Oh, really?
You're kidding.
Yeah,
I
well.
said, are you kidding me?
Yeah, with everything that's going on in the world, that's...
In my church.
Yeah, I know, it sucks. Double A, you're on the air.
Yeah, come on, dude. You can't. That was ridiculous this morning. I'm calling every K-Rock number I have in my phone book over here now.
Yeah, but you got to realize that Scooby-Doo contest wasn't half bad.
Yeah, I was loving that. Great contest prizes.
Screw that. What, are you kidding me?
I love that Olive Garden giveaway.
2 passes to the Olive Garden and Scooby-Doo tickets.
You got to admit, Cross and Lopez with that Leno monologue really worked.
And also, can we play Toxic again?
Die for all I care right now, man. This was like 9/11 all over for me. I mean, it was horrible, man.
Tim Sabian, our program director in Philadelphia.
How did you dog you?
Yeah, Tim was fooled.
Tim was bailing. What were you going to do, Tim?
Tim was like, what do I do?
Oh, I hear Tom Chisano this morning at 6 o'clock making that announcement. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I'm thinking, it's April Fool's, but would he be doing that? Hook, line, and sinker.
How dare you think about taking me off the air, Tim, you bastard.
Yeah.
I was putting on a really good morning show.
Yeah, Tim, you might even get to do mornings in Philly.
Yeah. So we got the TV stations in there now. They're coming in and checking it out, too. So.
Yeah.
No, you're kidding.
Yeah, there was a lot of media attention. Because, you know what, in all seriousness, and I swear I'm not even... If anything, this demonstrates exactly what is going to happen here. The Senate is about to pass this bill. Bush will sign it. I am telling you, we are going off the air. Now, I know some people think I'm crying wolf and all that kind of stuff, but I swear to you, the one thing I'm good at
is
predicting what happens to us. And I haven't been that wrong. But I really do think the show will be off the air. I don't know if Cross and Lopez will replace it.
I can tell you that Cross and Lopez won't be on the air.
Really?
Hell no. Come on, they've got a following.
All 3 of you, thank you.
This is weird. You know, they can now take instant ratings on radio. They can actually point these little gun things at cars.
Right.
Cross and Lopez are #1 in Kansas.
Where they can't even be heard.
They have a 14 share.
I love you, Topeka.
Yeah, so congratulations.
Senator Brownback is listening.
Yeah.
Well, to the rest of the affiliates, just let it be a good lesson. A day without Howard, it's hard to take.
Well,
yeah, actually, Cross and Lopez are actually beating Imus.
Yeah, and so is everyone else. Lopez is #1 with Benji, according to this. Who was completely charged up from Lopez.
Yeah, we're all charged up from Lopez.
Lopez is a good name.
Yeah, you know, there was this disc jockey in Baltimore when I was in broadcasting school whose name was Lopez, and that's all he had to have was that name.
Yeah.
He would come out Lopez with you, and then he'd spin some records.
See, I was thinking Linda Lopez, but Lopez.
Oh, it's better for a white chick, too. It's better when you take a complete honky and you...
And give her a Hispanic name.
Yeah, give her an ethnic name. It's great.
Rob!
We should do that with all the jobs.
Yeah, I wanted an ethnic name, and I didn't get out. I'd use my real name.
Rob, first fag, now honky. What are you doing?
Roberto, you could have been.
Yeah, exactly. I could have been Roberto Chavez.
This is Roberto and Lopez.
Oh, that would have been a great show.
Tim, you're on the air.
Hey, Al.
Hey, now.
You are exactly right. When I heard that it was off the air, we were talking in a local convenience store, everybody. We said, you know what, we have to get off our butts and start calling our congressman.
Yeah.
Because you gave us a taste of exactly what's going to happen.
Yep.
It's really weird, too, because when people write now, they're senators and congressmen, they send you back a form letter saying, thank you for looking into this indecency issue. We're looking into it, and we're against indecency.
Yeah, as if you were complaining about indecency.
They don't even read your letters. It's really weird. Bobby D., you're on the air.
Hey, what do you take us for, a bunch of morons?
You figured it out?
Let me tell you, I figured it out when I was on the treadmill. Okay, because years back, you remember when your station did an all Elvis all-day thing on April Fool's Day?
Yeah.
But I got to tell you something, man. I've never voted in my life. I will be registering today to vote.
Good for you.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, my world was turned upside down for about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Till I realized that you're such a bunch of scumbags.
You would do that.
That you would do that kind of stuff. So therefore, I said, you know what? It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous.
Mike, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you made me cry. I'm 44 years old, got in my car, I heard that show, and actually started to cry.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was fun. I love that woman who called in and said, but I like my filth. Give it back to me.
Yeah, she was good. She's the only one who stuck up for us. Were you amazed when you guys were taking phone calls that nobody really stuck up for us?
I don't know what I'm more proud of, getting out the vote like this or making that guy cry. You know?
I tell you, you made me cry. I've been taping you since the NBC days. I got about 1,000 tapes in my garage because I commute to work. It's the only way I get through my commute. I actually have your original FM broadcast in my car that I listen to every now and then. I broke it out, started listening to it, and let me go back.
All right, there we go. That's cell phone.
I hope he's collecting Cross and Lopez now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can add that to
You have the premier broadcast.
Exactly, yeah.
Eric.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
I just wanted to say that was the best prank that has ever been. I mean, I was completely fooled. And I'm like, at first I was a little upset about it, but now, you know, I understand now what the people in Pittsburgh went through, and I actually started to, you know, feel like I did need to call somebody and, you know, get off my butt and make something happen.
I gotta hand it to Cross and Lopez. It was eerie. I was in there getting nervous. Like it just made me uncomfortable.
Well, they really did sound like they'd been doing this in a back room somewhere for about 3 or 4 weeks in preparation.
Yeah, it sucked hard.
No, you guys were really good at it. And I was I was in the studio with Cross and Lopez the whole time, like sitting there going, oh my God, I feel so irrelevant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It could so easily happen, and we're on our way to having that happen. Jeff, you're on the air.
Howard, the king of April Fools, man.
That was a good one.
From the king of media to the king of April Fools, huh?
That was a good one.
That was excellent. And I'll tell you what, that Lopez has a lot of energy. That was about a 3-tissue morning for me already, Howard.
Lopez, all of us.
She was bright and perky.
All of us digging Lopez. Yes, Chris, you're on the air.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
You hook-nosed, you bastard. What are you doing to me this morning? What are you doing to me? You killed me. I had to switch radio stations. I was listening to some cream pie music.
All I know is, man, last night I get home and I got like 20 articles in front of me, all of them pointing to the fact that we are going to be off the air. There's just no doubt in my mind that we're going to be taken off the air.
Howard, they take you off the air. I, again, like the other listeners were saying, I, again, would be on that site right into my congressman like there is no tomorrow. You had me scared. Don't do that to me. I almost had heart failure.
Marianne from Brooklyn, you're on the air.
Oh, Howard, thank God. The first minute I put on my radio, I said, no, it can't be. They took Howard off. I told my husband, hurry up, put the TV on. He said, it's a joke. I said, no, it's not, because she said that, Howard, you were going off the air. But, Howard, this is awakening for us. We need a backup plan. We have to find a way, Howard, to let us know what's really happening. But, Howard, that's all of us. Each of us has to keep writing to our congressman. I'm getting responses, Howard. A couple of congressmen are writing me back and telling me that they have my word and they want to help us. So please, Howard, don't do this to me, because I think I'm going to die. I can't take it anymore, Howard. I need you on the radio. I love you so much. Howard.
John, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Lopez! Yo, Howard.
Hey.
You suck. I want 2 tickets to the Olive Garden. You ruined my whole morning ride, bro. I'm coming back from the city right now. I was just about to take my car and drive it to the studio.
We don't have any passes to the Olive Garden?
No, we don't, actually. Rick, that's you on the air.
You rat bastard.
Look at that,
man. Oh, man. Now, I knew it was a joke, man, but like people have been saying, we know now what the things to come, man. That's horrible. That's scary, dude.
Yeah.
And I was going to ask you for the Olive Garden tickets. What's that guy's problem?
I know. That's a good prize.
And their breadsticks are for real, though.
There you go. But I was going to say that some people really can't believe anything like this would really ever happen in America. You know, so they're not really activated to do anything about it because they don't believe it could happen. But it's going to happen.
And it happened in 6 of the markets we were on.
Already.
Yeah, it's already happened.
You know, that's a good point. What is on in Pittsburgh and Miami?
We should find out.
Yeah, I'd love to hear what's going on there.
How do we find out?
How do we get those jobs, more importantly?
Yeah, you guys are all sort of in the groove for it.
Markets. I'm ready.
You guys were starting to... When we first opened the microphones, you guys were, a little tight, but then you got way into a groove and kind of frightening.
Yeah. Factor just comes out sometimes.
Just enjoying it too much.
You were a little tight.
But I was going to say, get those cassettes out there.
Joe, you're on the air.
Howard, don't ever do that again. That was too cruel after 12 hours at work last night.
I know, it was weird.
I was cursing, kicking, screaming. I almost killed the gas attendant.
Aaron.
What the gas attendant?
That would have been an odd reaction.
Gas attendant killed over prank. Yeah.
Cross and Lopez kill gas
I want a
attendants.
gas attendant's blood on my hands.
Aaron, go ahead.
Hey, Howard, I just wanted to tell you kudos to you. You got me this morning. I was calling everybody pissed just to tell them. That's ridiculous. We need to talk to our Senate and our government and congressmen and get on the wake-up call.
In case you're just tuning in, we did a fake radio show for an hour and 15 minutes. Where's that Tom announcement? I want to play that.
Yeah, Tom was doing his best.
That was way cool.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, Tom and his announcement. Oh, here it is.
I was like, can anybody believe this is our general manager? Are we being pranked?
Yeah, we don't. Here he is.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think you all know me. This is Tom Chisano.
Oh, we know you.
I unfortunately have to read you the following announcement. Due to the recent actions by the United States government and the Federal Communications Commission, the Howard Stern Show is no longer on our air. Neither Infinity Broadcasting or a parent company is willing to continue to put our licenses or our stockholders' trust in jeopardy. Viacom can no longer bear the weight of the government pressure and its effects on our corporation. Please continue to listen to the station and other affiliates as we appreciate your loyalty and understand your needs. While we're sorry to end the Howard Stern Show, we promise quality programming in the future. Thank you.
So here's some of the mail that started coming in while we were doing it.
You may want to keep that handy. If the real thing comes up.
Yeah, please.
That was a good. He was a good read.
Because he's done that before.
Yeah. He's been practicing.
Yeah, for 20 years he's been waiting to read that announcement. Well, George W. has finally turned this country into a Nazi state where free expression of ideas is stifled. George W. et al. Has also managed to borrow the worst parts of Islamic and communist Russia governments by incorporating religion and censorship into our daily lives. So, a pox on all our Republican leaders and chicken-ass Democrats. So, let's see. What the F? Where is my radio show? It's gone. I just effing signed the petition and complained. This is a load of S.
Wow.
And in reference to Cross and Lopez, did they actually replace Howard and Robin with Donnie and Marie? Where is Howard?
I'm so flattered.
To wake up and to hear Clay Aiken and those two, Cross and Lopez, I really thought my radio was on the wrong station and that perhaps I was in Utah. Wow. Look at all this. It's really difficult to live through this. Oh, my God. It just goes on and on and on. People are really bummed out. Can you please tell these sea suckers to get off the air and put Howard back on? I woke up this morning expecting to hear the wonderful voice of Howard fill my speakers, but instead I got this A-hole Lopez show. A-hole and Lopez.
Oh.
That's what your name should have been. A-hole.
A-hole and Lopez.
A-hole. It's not really ethnic enough for me, but it's okay.
What the F?
Well, that's a minority, don't you think?
Man, some real angry ones. What the F? That's all this one says. These are faxes. Gary, what's going on? What can I do to help? Call me. Nan Leonard from Nan Leonard Public Relations.
Wow.
She was all freaked out. So many people just writing in and getting pissed.
There was an email from that Marshall Fine guy. I don't know where it is now, but
what did he say?
He goes, I heard there's going to be a press conference. I want to be at it.
Yeah.
And,
where's that coming from?
He goes, if this is an April Fool's joke, then fine. But if not, I really want to be at the press conference for this.
Yeah, he wanted a good seat at the conference.
Oh, my goodness. So already there's a rumor that there's a press conference?
James, go ahead.
Hey, just had a couple of comments there on the you advertising the fun without the filth, and then y'all playing Eminem. I think he's pretty filthy, but I don't always agree with everything Howard ever says or done.
He still thinks we're off the air.
Yeah, he's talking to Cross and Lopez.
He's talking. Cross and Lopez handle this.
Howard's had the largest listening audience for years, and he still does. Like I said, don't always agree with him, but you know, the government's taking our freedom of speeches away. It's just another way. I just wanted to say that.
There is no freedom more precious than our freedom of speeches. And I agree with you 100%. And I'd like to apologize for the M&M on behalf of Lopez and myself. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Look,
wow.
The April Fool's joke, just maybe because of the 3-day delay that we're on in most markets.
We probably haven't come on live yet.
They probably don't know that Cross and Lopez are an April Fool's joke.
The only part of that show I liked was when the guy said fag.
Jeff the Drunk, you're on the air.
That was not even funny.
Are you back in off the ledge?
My God.
That almost killed me.
You know what? You've taken from me the only thing I ever had.
Exactly. I was like, what the hell?
The Howard Stern Show.
So how are you going to end it, Jeff?
Mike, you're on here. Mike, you're on the air.
Yeah, hi, Howard. Big fan. You're killing me. But, you know, I'm going to make some money off of this because I'm sending you a bill for the new XM radio. I just ran into the store and bought.
Right. So you thought we were already going to be on satellite.
I think you killed me. You killed me. I drive an hour and a half into work in the morning, and it seems like 5 minutes when I listen to you.
This is great. Hey, Rich, what happened on Channel 11?
I was trying to hook my son up with some Channel 13, and it went past. It said, breaking news, Howard's off the radio.
They couldn't wait to report that.
Oh, my God. Didn't even check it out. They just started reporting it.
Well, hey, they turned on the radio. It was gone.
I did.
Yeah, Channel 11 in New York. Is that in New York?
I would love to hear that.
Yeah,
breaking news. We'll have more as it comes in. So.
Howard Stern fired. How do you like that? Pope gets married. Howard Stern fired.
It's great that Marianne from Brooklyn's husband got the joke, but Tim Sabian and Channel 11 didn't. Right.
You know what? We should have to turn them on so we can hear them retract the story.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Will they have to run a retraction?
Well, they have to, don't they? They said breaking news, you're off the air.
Yeah, well, they're Channel 11 News. You know, they follow every journalistic rule that's ever been written.
Yeah, they're the WB.
Yeah, the WB has to.
You've got to be able to trust WB News.
Yeah. Wow. Yes, Brian.
Hello, Howard.
Hey.
Your interns did a very good job. I called and they said you're off the air, so I did believe them. I kept turning the station on and off, and I kept hearing the newscast you had there. I couldn't believe it. My life was over.
Yeah.
My life was over. And then when the guy started talking about Leno, how great he is, I said, maybe it is a joke.
Right, that sort of gave it away.
Yeah,
Steve,
I laid
it on a little thick.
Nobody would believe that.
Not even Cross and Lopez could make that
Even
work.
Cross and Lopez throw up over the...
That monologue
tabloid.
was painful. That thing sucked.
It really was bad, actually.
The steamed fried rice thing was horrible.
I mean, I didn't realize how bad it's gotten on Leno.
You know how bad it is? When they started playing Leno, I tuned out. I don't even know what he said.
You know, I read some internet article about how some guy was accusing me of not talking about the fact that Leno put Stuttering John on, and I've been talking about it all along. I mean, we talk about stuff every day, but it's a 4-hour show. Maybe you don't hear the whole show. I said it's the lamest thing I've ever seen.
But I was shocked that I don't even pay attention to his monologue.
Because he sucks.
Even in the Lopez character, Danny couldn't say all positive about the show. He said, I hate what he does with the guests.
Steve, you're on the air.
Howard,
hey.
Thank God that Passover's next week, because I need to repent for what I did.
What did you do?
I switched to Imus.
Oh.
But listen, I switched over to find out if he was talking crap about you.
Yeah.
And you'll never guess who he was talking to.
Who?
Donald Trump.
Oh.
Wow.
Is he a traitor?
Yeah, Donald's a bit of a traitor. He is.
Well, you know, he's an opportunist.
Yeah.
So. He said, hey, Stern's off the air, I'll go to him.
Yeah, I mean, the second I go off the air, Donald Trump is there.
He's not going to be rallying behind the troops.
Howard, I'm so sorry I switched timers. I'll never do it again.
All right, brother.
I'll cut my hands off.
There you go.
All right. Can I just
see how quickly people just turn and abandon?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. People will find something else to listen to.
You know what? If we're off the air, I'll give you permission to listen to that idiot. How's that?
No, I don't. I'll never do it. He's a moron. Hey, Artie, can I just tell you something? I've been wanting to call and tell you about it. I opened up a new cheesesteak place, my buddy in Manhattan. And we wanted to give you free cheesesteaks. It's Carl's Steaks on 34th and 3rd.
You got it, buddy. I'll be over there.
You come in there and you get free cheesesteaks.
Yeah, Artie will be there. Don't worry.
Believe me, free cheesesteaks. I'll show up.
All you need is
that
Artie
place
to
is
get
right by my house, and rumor is that it's awesome.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I live like 2 blocks from there. Rumor is it's great.
I'll be there at 11:03 this morning.
All I know is I eat cheese. How come you're so thin? Every time I eat cheesesteaks and I get like 500 pounds put on me.
I don't eat cheesesteaks. I want to now that I heard they're really good, but,
yeah.
you know.
Well, cheesesteaks, how do you go wrong with a cheesesteak?
Yeah. It's not that fattening, right, Artie?
No. Sometimes they use that synthetic cheese, which is good for you.
Hey, Paul, you're on the air.
Yeah, Channel 11 News already ran a retraction.
Oh, really?
And they said that they, you got them good, and they were laughing about it.
Oh, good. All right, that's funny.
All right, have a good day.
All right, later.
The WB News.
Yeah.
Who did the retraction? Porky Pig?
That frog?
Hey, Joe, you're on the air.
Worst and worst.
Hey, Howard, you know what the best part of your joke is? There's a whole community of Jesus freaks out there that for an hour and a half thought they won, and now you crushed them again.
That's true.
We can only hope that happened.
Yeah. Yeah, they were probably beside themselves with glee.
Drop to their knees, yeah.
Thank you, Jesus.
Alex, you're on the air.
Yeah. Howard, don't you ever do this again. I went crazy until that Leno stuff started. And when that started, I thought, oh, my God, Howard must be going nuts at that moment.
Yeah, well, this guy kept calling Cross and Lopez. We didn't put his calls on the air. Because...
Yeah, man, I really went nuts, especially when he said the country has spoken. I said, what do you mean the country has spoken? Congress is not the country. Country is just 500 rich guys who got there to make their money.
This guy called in like
man, this was the best April joke ever.
He was the first caller, and we didn't put him on the air.
I told him I hope they all get cancer.
Yeah, he did. He was the first caller, and he goes, so
Howard,
Cross.
I'm the king of all media. I'm telling you that. I don't consider myself stupid, but
wait a second, man. All right, well, he's not letting me talk, but. Cross kept saying to that Russian dude, he kept saying, sir, most of the country, he goes, the country has spoken. He goes, what you mean country has spoken?
They hadn't heard from him.
Yeah.
Not country.
He kept going on and on, so it didn't fit into the Cross and Lopez format.
Yeah, it was a little abrasive for us.
They're not broadcasting for his kind.
Yeah. Hey, Nikki. Nikki's not there.
On Cross and Lopez, we love foreigners, but we hate Russians.
We don't like angry Russians.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's good family programming.
You bet. Eileen, go ahead. You got the last call, and then I got to take a break.
Dude, in the 14 years I've been listening to you, that was the best thing you ever did. I called my husband. I'm in the car. I call my husband. I go, John, you have to turn the TV on. Howard Rock's going to be all over the TV. And then within 3 minutes, I figured out that it was a joke. Then I go into the gym, and everybody's talking about it. Cross and Lopez are on 92.3. You have to turn it on. Howard's off. And I said, you guys. And then the one guy said, it's April Fool's. And then I said, and you didn't even realize that it was a joke? I mean, if you listen to you long enough, you get you get your humor. I knew immediately it was a joke, but that was the best thing you did in 14 years.
All right, thanks. Thanks for the call. All right, well,
bye.
Cross and Lopez was a hit.
Look, Cross and Lopez is big.
Cross and Lopez. Look at you
You're
two.
on the gym.
I know, I'm telling you.
You were
channel, here we come.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys would fit in well into their plan.
Yeah, we really would.
Yeah.
Coming up on an all-new CNL, more Britney.
You guys actually inspired me. Maybe we could have fun without the filth.
No!
Shut up.
Filth!
I was like, look at how Infinity is dumping us. Fun without the filth.
That was my slogan.
That's a great slogan, by the way.
You know what? I was laying in bed and I go, we got to do an April Fool's joke. Fun without the filth. But you two, you pulled it off masterfully.
It was a pleasure. It's good to be nice. It feels like strangely naughty to be so, goody two-shoes.
Danny, thank you.
Yourself.
Yeah.
But you know what? That happy talk really does work for that music. The music sounds absolutely evil with you two in between.
Yeah. You guys are very Ryan Seacrest-like.
I like that Toxic song. Let's play that. I'm digging it.
We're back in the studio. We're putting together the show.
Uh-huh.
So Artie's standing there. He's half asleep. And,
oh, come on.
And we're talking. And by the way, I want to thank Dead Air Dave, who ran the board. He did a beautiful job. Yeah. Boy, he's good.
He can do something.
He's good.
He's great.
He was really terrific.
Well, from hitting that button, he's gotten really good at working controls.
I mean, he's really talented. He shouldn't be working a button. Give the guy a full-time air shift. It's ridiculous. Guy's smooth.
Stop cursing so much so he's not exhausted from bleeping your F words in the morning.
Oh, yeah, like we curse.
Dead Air Dave was beautiful.
Dead Air Dave did a great job.
He really did.
He can do something.
That's right.
He's smart, not stupid.
How about Dead Air Dave and Lopez?
There you go. Yeah. Anything gets me out there.
Yeah.
Like what everybody says.
So anyway, we're standing there and Dave says to me, well, what Britney Spears song do you want to play? And I go, well, what about and Artie goes, yeah, don't play any of the bad Britney Spears songs. We need a good one.
Yeah, Rob almost messed up there when the person requested Britney. He was like, ugh.
So Fred goes, just play anyone. Who cares?
I like her early stuff before she got commercial.
Yeah. What is it, Scott?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, Howard. This is Scott from StopFCC.com.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just want to tell you that in addition to me being totally surprised this morning and really switching the channel about 5 times looking for you, I had more signatures on the StopFCC.com petition this morning than I have in any morning so far.
Wow.
Yeah, well, you see,
We're really supporting you.
that's really good to hear. Justin, go ahead.
Hey, Howard.
Hey,
How's it going?
what's up?
Man, I tell you what, that was a hell of a joke.
Yeah.
I was coming in today, and I always listen to you when I get off work coming in. But I started hearing all this stuff, I was like, oh, no, I had to come in and call and stop to raise some cane.
Lopez, what's this crap?
Who's Lopez?
Lopez.
Josie.
Yeah, Howard.
Hey, now.
You're a genius. That's all I have to say. I woke up, put on your show. My world ended, and I said, and then I figured out it was April Fool's, and I said, you guys are like Orson Welles. Remember the end of the world thing?
There was a War of the Worlds vibe in the studio.
Yeah,
it was.
It really was.
It was the end of the world for me when I heard that you guys went off the air, but it was great. It was genius. I love you guys.
Now, you guys should have said Martians have just attacked.
You could have said anything.
Yeah. Thank you, Josie.
I take direction from one person under protest, but two's out of the question.
Well, anyway, thanks you guys for getting up early and doing that.
That was a pleasure.
Thanks.
You guys were great.
Yeah.
And thank you to Dead Air Dave for running the board so well.
Yeah, he was good. How about the editing ability of...
Well, we were shocked. You know, I haven't really been in radio for the last 15, 20 years.
Right.
I just sit here and do this
I
dumb
was
show.
listening to them hit the elements. I was like, man.
Not only were they smooth, but Dave was in there taking phone calls, and then he would, while he was playing the music, was editing the phone calls.
Yeah.
Oh, the modern things.
And I was like, how are you doing that?
Unbelievable.
I was blown out.
I've been here for 3 years. I just found out where the volume is on my headset.
But even that rat-a-tat-tat of the rhythm of a show like that, you know, all the commercials coming in with
Yeah, it was nice.
It was amazing.
I was nervous. It made me nervous. I was nervous for Dave running the board.
We should thank our imaging guy, too. He created all those elements yesterday.
Yeah, that was good.
There was like 10 of them.
Where are those Lopez?
And they were really lame.
They were good.
Actually, the start of the show was great.
He's a little too good at that. It's a little terrifying.
He was ready to step in. Oh, man, that was good.
Oh, well, thanks for a memorable morning, Howard.
All right, guys, thanks.
Thank you.
You got it.
Help yourself to the green room breakfast that,
That
put out there, that Tom put out for you.
Boy, that is an April Fool's joke if that happened.
Yeah. Thanks, Danny. Thanks, Robert. I mean, Chuck Rose. He's a good dude.
Thank God this isn't a TV show. People get a load of Danny, and we will be off the air.
But I really did. I was like, oh, this must be what it's like to listen to Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah. Boy, that was good.
I mean, the fake headline contest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny. That was really good.
Hey, Bill, you're on the air.
Hey now.
Hey, now.
Hey, Howard, I'm here in San Diego, and, you know, they're taking the joke, but we haven't heard you in a while in San Diego. You've been off the air here.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you something. You know, a lot of people said, oh, you know, hey, it was a good joke. But we're not on the air in 6 markets, and you know what? I got to tell you something. There were like 6 really great articles that would have to be read in full if I really, you know, took the time to read them. And I'm just afraid it gets really boring when we're on the air and I start reading one of those long-winded articles and some of the stuff is repetitive.
Well, that's what I was thinking. That is a much better and more entertaining demonstration
Of
what
what?
we just did of what's happening than reading those articles.
Yeah. But if you do want to read the articles and take, like, you know, a half-hour time, just go to howardstern.com. We've put as many as we can up there, and I think there's 7 new ones on there. And one of them is the letter that the senator just sent back to Mel. I should read that on there.
That I want to hear. I want to hear when Senator Brownback.
Oh, my God. And I started composing a letter to Senator Brownback last night, and I want to really send it.
Why don't you?
Well, because, you know, the company's got attorneys, and they're fighting this, and they don't want to rile people. You know,
He's riled. There's no calming him down.
Here, wait, I'll read you my letter. Hold on, what's today, Thursday?
Yes.
This is the letter I started, and then I fell asleep. Well, I actually had to go watch American Idol.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, some things are important. Yeah, I can't find it. Hold on. I don't see it in here, but this is 5,000 pages.
By the way, who are the people who watch the first segment of American Idol and don't tune in for the results show?
Those creeps. Is that in this file? I can't find it. Oh, yeah. Dear Senator Brownback, I did a whole bunch of research on the guy. People sending me articles.
Excellent.
You know, and he wrote to Mel I should read you the letter he wrote to Mel first.
I'm
But
sure he's a wonderful man.
what did you, dear Senator Brownback, what did you mean when you addressed an Asian American by saying no raise money, no get bonus? He insulted, like, he goofed up. Like, if that was a black guy or a Jewish guy and he started doing a black impression, a Jewish impression or whatever, he'd be out of office.
Of the Senate, yeah.
What did you think after members of your staff made an expensive and unnecessary tailhook landing on a Navy ship and wasted taxpayers' money? Remember how President Bush wasted the taxpayers' money, had to land in his special costume and show everyone what a tough guy he was? Well, Senator Brownback, the same guy who's writing Mel about us, members of his staff did an unnecessary landing on one of these.
Staff?
Just to do it, yeah, just to have some fun. Which cost a fortune to the taxpayers.
Oh, glad you get to play with our equipment.
Dear Senator Brownback, why did you promise to relocate the Somali Bantu tribe in Kansas only to take away the offer? Why do you continue to support legislation to allow immigrants to come here and settle in Florida and not in your beloved Kansas? So he was going to have a whole bunch of immigrants settle in Kansas. People started to make a stink. He rescinded it, and now he's screaming about how Florida should let in immigrants. And finally, why do you pretend that your association with the fellowship doesn't influence your voting record and that you've created a conflict of interest? When you answer those questions,
why are you being fined?
Yeah, we'll have Mel answer your questions. How's that, dickhead? That's what I want to write, but I want to send it.
Go watch American Idol.
Yeah, I never mailed it because I want to watch American Idol.
It's kind of a half-finished letter.
Sorry, what?
I said, we'd love you here in San Diego.
All right, brother. Sorry we're not on the air there anymore.
Hey, man, I've been listening to you on the LA station. It's all scattery and everything, but it's worth it to listen to you.
Thanks.
Yeah, and if we get kicked off the rest of the country, we'll probably end up on satellite radio. So
Don't worry, I went out and bought a satellite already.
All right, brother.
It was funny. I was talking to Lorraine Bracco last night. And
where did you see her?
At the Nick's Bowl-a-thon.
What, does Lorraine go to everything or what?
She's been out there lately, hasn't she?
Everywhere I go, she's there.
We're out there. It was like a Sopranos night last night.
And that's who I saw at the Knicks game.
At the Knicks. It was Steve Sharippa and the guy who plays Artie Bucco, John.
Yeah.
They were all there last night, and Lorraine and I were talking, and she said, when I said, you know what, we're fighting the good fight, we're trying to stay on the air, she goes, don't even go there. I said, Lorraine, it's going to happen, we're going to be off the air. She says, no, I can't even go there. I don't even want to think about being in a country that puts people off the radio.
Did she mention that maybe she could give me some oral?
I think she'd be willing to do that if it really happens. She was really livid about the idea that we would not be able to broadcast.
Good for her.
But don't expect any support from Spike Lee.
Oh, yeah? You talked to him?
Talked to him. He wouldn't even look at me.
Oh.
We were like this far from each other, and
screw
our
him.
eyes never met. I was like, oh, this is so funny.
Well, I'm sure you could beat him up.
Oh, he's so little.
Well, Spike's busy playing in the game. He can't talk to you.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
well, he was about 3 feet away from me when I went to the next game.
Doesn't look your direction.
No, and I don't look at his. I don't really care. It doesn't bother me.
I could care less that he hates us.
Right.
You know, but I really know he hates us.
I figure we're doing something right if he hates us.
Yeah. And so what? I mean, he's a director who graduated to commercials.
He already bought spots on Cross Lopez.
Absolutely. But do you realize most guys are doing commercials to graduate into film? He's a film director who graduated to doing commercials.
All right. Calm down.
Whoa.
So I should be concerned that you won't speak to me?
All right. We're going to take... So we're at the Scores party Saturday night, and you know that whole thing is that Lonnie, who is the guy who runs Scores, he gives us funny money, because most of us are too cheap to actually reach into our own pocket.
Yeah, you'd never go if you had to pay.
Right. So, who's on Wednesday? Sour Shoes?
I think Sour Shoes.
Okay.
And by the way,
I forgot about that.
Not you personally, but the guys at the party are so bad because, we never said that it was going to be one of those Scores party where we were giving out money, and I wasn't sure what was going to happen. And I sort of couldn't get the party started because nobody would go into the other room because nobody wanted to reach into their own pocket.
Right, you cheapskate.
And then finally, like 3 guys did. 3 guys reached into their own pockets and went. But the other 30 guys waited, and then Lonnie came out with probably the biggest stack of money he's ever given me.
Wow. Well, so Gary says to me, guess which guy? Some guys are really bad with strippers. And I guess I'm in this category, too. I feel really bad for the stripper, and I start giving them more money than they're supposed to get. Most guys give it 20. Most guys give it $40, a couple of dances.
What do you give?
I just empty my pockets. I'm like, they must think I'm a cheap son of a bitch if I don't do that.
So one dance, they can have it all.
I just hand them a whole envelope. Lonnie gives me an envelope of cash, and I just give it to him.
You emptied your pocket so well the other night that I actually spent time counting their money. The 2 girls came to me and they said, we need to know how much is here. It's so much. Please count it for us. And I did.
Yeah. Well, so...
You're what they call a sucker.
I'm a sucker, okay? But the worst guy there...
There's somebody worse than you.
Worse than me, because you give him some money, and he just immediately comes back like a pigeon looking for more money, right? Who's the worst?
Do you want to let Robin guess, or should I just tell her?
I don't know who
She wouldn't know that. She'd never guess that.
It's a great guy. It's Jeff Schick.
He's Jeff Schick from IBM.
Not surprising. Isn't he, though? He's another guy.
He's Jeff West.
First of all, he's the only guy I know who has a fake name at stores.
Jeff
The
West?
strippers are supposed to have a fake name. He calls himself Jeff West. Some girl goes, I was just with Jeff West.
Right, so it's 2 people...
I go, who's that?
So it's 2 people who don't really exist talking to each other.
Yes.
But, Jeff's a great guy, but I noticed this about 10 or 12 parties ago. He runs out of money quickly.
Wow.
And I've done the rap with these guys. I said, listen, 1 dance equals a song. 1 song is $20. So what happens is 4 girls will gang up on you. And it looks great when 4 girls dance for you. It looks great, but that's $80 a dance.
I don't allow that. There I don't get sucked
me too.
in.
But that's 3 dances, $240. I only give the guys $150, $160 to start.
Right.
So sometimes the funniest guys are the ones that come to me when you give them money, and they've been gone for 5 minutes, and they go, apparently I ran up a bill. I need another $200.
They can't even pay for what they got.
Exactly.
Right. Oh, my goodness.
You always say, listen, girls, I can't handle 4 women at the same time.
Well, you did have that problem at the very beginning. You've learned not to let them do that to you.
I'm very proud of what I've learned.
But I got to tell you something, Howard. It is an almost definite rookie mistake. No matter how many times I have that conversation with a person who's never been at a party, inevitably they come back after the 3rd song and they go, I need some more money.
I was talking to one of the strippers Saturday night, and she said to me, do you shave? I said, what do you mean do I shave? Of course I shave. She goes, no. Do you shave your area? I got to clean it up for here. But I'm sure they'll bleep half this conversation, so I'll try and keep it clean. So I go, nah, I used to do that, but I get bat wings if I do that after a while.
Is that where the bat wings come from? I didn't know.
I realized it. Because I don't powder down there, and everything sticks to the sides of my legs, and they look like the bat wings.
Yeah, I didn't understand why that was happening.
I think man is meant to have hair there.
Yeah.
To keep away from the bat wings.
So you don't get bat wings.
Wait, does any other guy in this room, or has any other guy in this room groomed besides you? Like, I've never done that.
Artie, you would never groom down there, right?
No. It's funny? I've tried it. I've taken clippers before. Not shaved.
I am so bad. Yeah, I don't shave it.
No, I've taken clippers.
In fact, write this down as a rap I want to do on our first day at the other place, because I got to tell you some weird thing that's going on with me and shaving with this hair.
See, I don't see the necessity of it.
Well, I tell you what, I thought maybe it'd make me feel sexier.
Well,
too.
yeah, see, I try. My theory is anything to make me look less grotesque.
Well, Artie...
But I end up looking more grotesque.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, like, I don't know.
I'm trying to think, because you got hair all the way up.
I had an embarrassing conversation. I said to Ralph, draw me a diagram and show me how to shave down there, because I'm shaving too much and I look like a plucked chicken.
That's a good idea.
It looks like a landing pad or something.
No.
So he told me, I got this, it's like a clippers.
Yeah.
It's like, it's an electric clippers.
Right.
So now I've just been clipping my taint and my...
Oh, really?
Yeah,
you go all the way there.
That's right.
Your taint?
My taint.
I don't think I've ever touched
my taint. How do you get to that?
Well, I put my feet up in the air like a woman in stirrups. I go like this.
And you have a mirror or something?
Yeah, and then and then I did my... I don't even know if you can say this word.
Oh.
The things that...
You probably can.
Your grapes.
The orchids?
The grapes.
Yeah.
Your crotch kiwis.
And then all the way underneath. And then it's like, it still looks odd.
Howard,
it's never going to look.
I don't know what you're doing.
Margaret.
I did it for Beth Sunday morning. She came back.
Seems worthless to me, though.
Did Beth appreciate it?
Because what did you do?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't even seem like something you would need to do.
She goes, this is disgusting.
You
look ridiculous.
Manly. It should be
I don't look manly.
It's manly. That's not manly.
Well, not after that.
By the way, I have a request. Could you please put that picture that Ralph drew you up on the website?
Yes.
Yeah, what are your instructions? I would like to see that.
I gotta see that.
Well, hey, I'm going to show you something. See, he drew a picture. All right, wait. Here's a
He
guy.
actually drew this out for you.
Well, here, I'll show you exactly what it is.
If I told you that Artie and I did this, you'd say we were gay. Right?
I know, right. All right. So, you see this? This is a diagram of a man.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Well, let me see something like that.
That's a diagram of a man clean shaved.
Yeah.
And the idea is...
Oh, my God.
I thought the concept was to leave all this up here and shave everything down.
Right, but that's crazy.
It looks bad.
That's the male version of a landing strip.
Yeah. I look bad.
Guys should not have that.
This guy shaves everything.
It's like a helipad.
Well, you shouldn't look like that, and you shouldn't look like Rick Rubin down there.
Yeah, right. Richard shaves everything.
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah, but you look ridiculous. And you shave it with a razor.
No, I use the clippers.
You do?
But I use them on a really low setting where it gets everything out
Well,
of
show
it.
it to 60 Minutes.
He puts them on crew cut.
You mean you're using electric clippers?
And you don't get bat wings?
I do.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm weird. I kind of like that.
I
feeling.
would
Like,
say he would
I
like
love to
that.
go like this and feel like spread the legs and feel what's going on there.
Hey, by the way, speaking of disgusting,
I'm going to throw up.
Did you see the picture?
Why does he have to speak?
Did you see the picture Richard sent us all yesterday?
No.
Yeah. By the way, if you go to howardstern.com and you're a member of Vagina Corner,
What did he send?
So disgusting.
which there's no money involved. It just requires you to register, which, by the way, is a good idea because if we get blown out tomorrow, I'll email you. Whoever goes to Vagina Corner, I'll email you because it's the only way I can stay in touch with my audience. So go on there and just give us your email address, and I'll keep you updated on what we're up to because it looks like any day now we'll be off the air. But on Vagina Corner, I said, they're on there right now. It's Richard's chair. He sits at home on his computer and pleasures himself.
I'm going to throw up.
On Friday nights.
What do you say? Naked on the chair?
Yeah, and then I guess he sweats during it. He took a picture of the chair after he finishes pleasuring himself. And it's just a pool of, it's water. I mean, sweat. But it's disgusting.
It's in the shape.
I think it's sweat.
Puddle.
Yeah.
Well, it's like in the shape of my buttocks because you can see where I was sitting.
Right.
Yeah, because I get real sweaty and stuff because I don't use my air conditioning that much. But
And by the way, I want to give your mom and dad a radio show, like a little half hour.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him in later this week, Howard.
Yeah,
I would love to meet
come visit
them.
us here.
They're up for it. My dad was kind of worried because he thought you wanted him to come in during hunting season, during coon season, and he didn't want to take any days off.
That's biting into his income.
He's hunting coons?
Tell your dad not to mention that at all.
Hey, he's a real redneck.
That's coon
Well, it starts November 15th.
He's one of the few people who
before
means real coons.
Where's your
the
voicemail? I lost it.
Is it in the machine?
His dad called him again.
His parents seem so sweet. I don't know how they raised him.
I know. So I said to his dad, your son's a really disgusting pervert. Like, he makes me look normal.
Yeah, well, he is.
Here's his latest voice message.
Oh, Rick, just call and talk to you. We had a little fun out in the yard with the puppy, the coonhound puppy. Found a dead squirrel out there, and I was playing with him, putting it up in a tree and trying to get him tree and messing with him, and he knew what it was. He grabbed it and stuff. So we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Wow. Having a little fun with a dead squirrel. Oh.
There's an update from the farm.
She sounds just like my dad. Yeah, we're having some good times up here.
You don't need TVs or other things like that. If you have dead squirrels, you got something to do.
Yeah, we just killed a few raccoons, and we're going to take them down, try to sell them to black people, pass them off as chicken.
We got dead squirrel. We're playing with the coon dog.
Yeah.
Richard's Deli from a different world, because we're away on the weekend, and I'm going through my bag. We're there for 3 days, and it's Sunday morning. I'm going through my bag. I'm like, damn it. And he goes, what? I go, I can't find my toothbrush. He goes, what do you have to brush your teeth for? We're on vacation.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
You don't take a toothbrush when you travel?
No, if it's a few days.
It's vacation. You're not
supposed
supposed
a week or so.
That's why you get that crap growing on your teeth.
You have to clean your teeth for about 3 days?
We took him to the dentist. The guy said he couldn't believe what was living on his teeth.
You don't brush your teeth every day?
I chew gum a lot, like sugar-free gum. That's supposed to clean your teeth.
You must stink.
Robin, he picks his nose and rubs his boogers into his jeans.
You know what?
His
Don't
jeans.
tell me. I have to walk through the halls where he is.
I love it. But I never, shake your hand or anything. You're all right.
And you never will.
Seriously, dude, you don't brush your teeth for a few days? Come on.
I always do, every night. But when we go out of town
Every
once in a
night?
while...
You don't do it in the morning?
You should brush your teeth. That's why chicks are not hitting on you, dude.
But why would it be a different thing to be out of town and not brush your teeth?
Because a lot of times out of town, I'm drinking. I don't feel like messing with it.
Doing stand-up in Pittsburgh is vacation to you, first of all?
Hey, Richard and Sal.
Yeah.
Did you guys sleep together this weekend?
Yeah.
And you sleep with this smelly dude. Smelly, sweaty
You know what?
dude.
We were in such a tiny bed this weekend that I turned to the left, Richard turned to the right, and our asses met. And I was
Are you
so...
nude?
No, boxes. Both of us in our boxes. But I was so tired, I said, F it, and my ass stayed pressed against his for the whole night.
Explain something to me.
There's no reason for that.
Did you pleasure yourself in the bed with him?
No, not that night, no.
You guys have separate
Not
rooms,
that
right?
night. What did
We
you
had
do?
separate rooms.
So why did you sleep together?
Because somebody was in another room with somebody else, another comedian, another story.
Oh, that's like college
He
days.
picked up a chick?
Yeah, this is so funny. Some guy was with a chick. He was with 2 girls.
He brought home 2 girls?
He brought 2 girls back to the hotel.
Nice.
Oh, man.
So I feel like crying because I'm married, I'm done. I just want to go to sleep. So Richard, the blonde likes the comedian, and she's there with the brunette. So Richard's like, hey, maybe I got a chance with the blonde. So the brunette grabs the comedian and starts making out with him. So Richard's like, oh, now I really got myself a good deal here. So Richard throws her into the bed. He goes, I'm fondling you. I'm going to have fun. And she's like, I got to go. I got to get out of here. And he's like, well, your girlfriend's with the other guy. She's like, oh, yeah, but I like him, too. She got up, left with the comedian and her girlfriend to stay away from Richard.
And I ended up in bed with Sal.
And we ended up together.
We could say who it is. It was Gary the retard, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait a minute.
What do you mean?
What?
Gary the retard was in bed with
We're
2 chicks?
joking.
No, but it came close. I mean, Gary gets more ass than Richard.
Wow.
And then Sal
Dude,
said,
seriously, I'm going to say something to you. A guy not brushing his teeth is maybe the most disgusting thing in the world.
You gotta brush your teeth.
I do.
Twice a day.
I brushed them last night.
You're in New
Wait a
York
minute.
City.
Wait a minute.
You
Richard, you don't brush in the morning?
No, because I brushed at night and I didn't eat anything in my sleep. So my teeth
But
are
dude,
so
you get all
clean.
kind of bacteria in there during
Even
the night.
Benji's mad at you.
I read a book about this once.
But
all
see,
kinds of crap, like especially during the night.
yeah.
Like things form in there.
But I hate to brush my teeth in the morning because like then I eat my breakfast and it's a waste to brush my teeth.
Go nuts. Brush them again.
Yeah, like overbrush.
But how can you sleep in the night?
Don't you feel good when your mouth is clean?
Yeah, don't you feel gross when you wake up?
It doesn't feel any different to me, no.
What's the logic of not brushing your teeth because you're on vacation?
It's like just one less hassle I have to deal with.
Hey, Vinny, you're on the air.
Why
Go
wipe
ahead.
your ass?
He does it on vacation.
Yeah.
We're on vacation. What you bringing toilet paper
Vinny, you're on the air. Go ahead. Yes, Vinny. Oh, I hate when Vinny calls and hangs up.
He's on the bus. He probably went through the tunnel.
Probably tipped it over.
Hey, Jared.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, man.
Long time. Love you guys, especially Richard, man. I totally hear everything.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You don't brush in the morning
Wait,
either?
you agree?
No, I have to. But when I'm on vacation, I just came back from a week in Vegas, and, I lost my toothbrush, and, I was out of it. So,
No wonder chicks are so grossed out by dudes.
This guy's a meth head.
Yeah, but I...
No, listen, Howard, I have something to ask you.
You guys should hang out together. You could both have bad hygiene together.
That's
I
right.
shave, though. That's good hygiene. I was going to explain one
Seriously,
of the...
man. Seriously? That's disgusting. You don't brush your teeth in the morning.
Richard, honestly, man.
That's
I'll
just disgusting.
start.
And you're there to perform, to meet people. You're just, ugh.
No wonder William Shatner's eyes were watering.
But Richard, your logic is that you don't brush your teeth in the morning because after breakfast you don't have to brush them again, but you don't brush them after breakfast.
No.
So what's the point?
Well, I just think it's a waste to brush them if I'm going to eat right afterwards.
Okay, so now you've eaten, so you should certainly brush after that.
Did you shower this morning?
How are we going to do a radio show with your parents? Like, how does that work? Do you think you should be there, or do you think they should do they need a host? They need somebody to help them. My parents are going, too. They're going to be doing a show next week, I
If
think.
you want me to be there, I could be there. I'll just tell them, the format, like what people are going to want to talk to them about.
Who's going to be there with your parents?
I'm just going to put, like, an announcer in there to keep things moving, but... Like if you call up and ask my dad political questions, he'll talk a lot.
Right.
And my mom would give advice, like, and then they would answer questions about me. They wouldn't care.
Right.
Please, you know what?
I think Richard has to be there because I'm not even totally convinced that he and his father are different people. They sound so similar.
Right. What is
Doesn't he know?
I need your father. One of the most amazing things he ever did on the show. I need your father to explain the proper way to fold the Times. Oh, that is so awesome.
Yeah, my
so
father.
passionate.
Are there going to be cameras there?
Yeah.
Because I would like to see that. I've always wanted to see. I want him to stay.
It's like origami.
And to show it at the same time.
My dad, you know, I'm sure he never liked me that much because I think he was disappointed in me. And his passion is the New York Times. And he's a real bright guy. I mean, he reads everything and has, I don't know, he comments on everything. And he would say to me, you know, we'd be driving in the car and he didn't want me to talk because I was annoying, but he would listen to the radio. And then when we'd get on the subway, he'd read the Times and ignore me. And I'd just sit there. And one time I think he just felt really bad for me. That I don't even think he felt bad for me. I was just fidgeting a lot. And he was like, don't fidget. Don't fidget.
But how old are you? What are we talking about?
8.
Okay.
So then he says to me, why don't you read the paper?
The Times.
The Times, an 8-year-old.
Yeah, that's a fun paper for it.
I took the paper, and I'm holding it like a paper. He goes, you don't even know how to read the Times. Let me show you. This is on the subway with degenerates sitting there.
But how would you know how to read the Times on
I don't
the
know.
subway?
So he starts to fold the paper up into a perfect little square so he can read it.
Yeah.
And then I attempt to fold it in a little square. And I mean, who knows how to do that? And then you just freak out on me in the middle of the subway. Go, give me paper.
Well, you told that story for years, and I said, oh, Howard probably remembers it a different way. He probably embellished a little bit. Then you had your dad on, and your father goes, of course, there's a certain way to fold it. You have to know. And I was like, wow, I didn't know he was so passionate about it.
And I thought up until like last year that there really is a certain way to fold it.
No, there's his way.
Yeah, but I thought that was it.
A few people know it.
So he invented that way, right?
Yeah, he invented it.
Let me ask you something
Like velvet
else.
shrimp.
I would also, I would probably call him and ask him, you know, the rules for ordering in a restaurant.
Yes. Okay. Well, here. Yeah, somebody ought to ask him about that.
Does he know how to tie all those special tie knots, too, for your necktie?
Nah, his thing was ordering a restaurant. You had to know what you were ordering before you got to the restaurant. It was the dumbest goddamn conversation every time. I'd be in the car with my sister. My sister just tunes out. She doesn't even listen to the two of them. And I would study what they had to say. And the two of them are in the front seat, and my father would go, what are you going to have at dinner, Ray? And she'd go, you know, I think I'm going to look at the menu. The menu? It's the same menu every week. Why would you need to look at the menu? I already know what I'm having. I am having the fried chicken, the corn, applesauce, and then I will have for my dessert, for my appetizer, I will have salad. But you had to say appetizer first.
So you did it wrong.
Yeah, well, actually, I know the whole order by heart. It depends what restaurant we went to. We had 2 restaurants we went to. He goes, I will start with the salad with the Roquefort dressing. He didn't even know how to say Roquefort.
Where did your dad grow up?
I don't know. Like his parents didn't speak English.
He sounds like he's from another country.
Yeah, like Europe.
Transylvania.
Yeah, he's like Dracula. He go, I'm going to have, he'd announce it to the car, to us. I'm going to have the salad with the Roquefort dressing.
It sounds good.
The duck with the peas and French fries. And for dessert, I will have chocolate cake.
And he seems so proud of knowing.
Then he'd say, Ray, what are you going to have? Because my father is essentially afraid of waiters. He wants to impress them. And he thinks everyone's better than us.
And he's being judged by whether he orders properly.
Well, what he should have done is just brought menus from the restaurant and had them in the car where you guys could read them on the way.
My mother would go, I don't know what I'm going to have. And that would drive him nuts.
Did your father know in advance what he was going to eat, or did he just eat the same thing all the time?
Same thing, or if he changed it, he knew the menu by heart.
He knew in advance what he was going to have in the car.
Oh, and by the time, and he'd get so upset and angry and turn beet red if we did it wrong, and he'd yell at us. So it was just like when I got to the restaurant, I just wanted to die. And then we'd get there and sit down, and my mother would go, my father would always go first. First of all, that's rude. The woman is supposed to go first. But he couldn't wait to order. I'll have the duck, the peas, the French fries, and chocolate cake. You know, and he'd do the whole thing, Roquefort dressing and the whole thing, you know.
Did he use that special voice people use when they talk to them? Like, you know, when you're paying your tolls, the tolls?
Yeah, well, he wants to enunciate. He thinks he's an announcer.
But now, people like my father always would pull up to a toll or we go to a restaurant.
We don't care about your father. Anyway, so...
I'd love to see a recreation of this, like on In Demand or something.
Yeah, see, I could
like
just watch
Well, I wrote a whole episode of Howard Stern, the high school years about that.
Yeah.
You know. But I'm sure Chris Rock will have it on before I do.
Yeah, see, you just
you know.
did.
But anyway, the thing is, then my mother would go, and she would say, I believe I'll have 2 appetizers. My first appetizer I'll have with the appetizers, and then the second appetizer I'll have with the entree. Now my father's head is steaming.
You're not supposed to do that.
And he'd be like, then you have to explain to the waiter, you understand what she wants? She wants her appetizer first, but the second course, when we are having our entrees, she will have appetizer. Yeah, I'll have the coleslaw, but she'll have the coleslaw with her appetizer. And then I'm going to have the crabs, but the appetizer side for my entree. For her entree, she will have the crabs.
Like an echo.
Like an echo. And I just get nauseous. I want to be out of there.
Howard, were you like petrified by the time it got to you?
When the time got to me, I would go, I'm going to have the same thing as my dad.
So much pressure.
And it was a lot of pressure, except I didn't want Roquefort dressing.
Yeah, I was going to say, now you're an 8-year-old with Roquefort dressing and duck and pea.
And I would get reamed after the waiter left because I would have said to the waiter, I'd say, the same as my father, except I'll have Italian dressing. He'll go, no. You should have ordered your dressing and salad first. Even though you are getting the same thing as me, the waiter writes it down in an order. And then
How does he know, though, so much about what happens in the restaurant?
I don't know. He never was a waiter. What does he know? It's like loony.
Let him figure it out. They'll figure it out.
Did you ever go to Chinese, Howard?
Yeah, we went to Chinese, sure.
Was it difficult for him to talk to the Chinese waiters?
It just was very uncomfortable. I just remember being uncomfortable.
Does your dad ever say to you now, does he ever just like sit you down and say, son, I'm really proud of you?
No.
I was wrong all the things I said.
Oh, he has called here anyway. And
He'll do it on the air if I beg him to say.
In person?
I have to beg him to say that he loves me.
But he has called, I forget what he called you about, but he called you not too long ago to say that he was really proud of something.
On the air.
Oh, he didn't do that in person?
No.
Oh.
I remember that. Then you just
She started liking me in 2003, I thought, but then I realized I was wrong.
You were wrong.
I was pretty sure I was accepted.
You know, my favorite moments with him on the show are you quizzing him about your children.
Yeah. Well, the audience will have a half hour with them. That's the way I figure it. And the structure will be, I'll have some announcer in there type, who knows to stay out of the way.
Right.
Like our version of Larry King.
I can't wait to hear that. That's going to be awesome.
Hey, Howard.
I've always been a huge fan of your parents.
People ought to call him with political questions. That's what my old man can talk about.
Does your father still have those old radio contraptions when you were a kid?
No.
None of that? Because it'd be great if you
can... green and white.
Oh, yeah, if you can bring them out and explain them on the air.
You could ask him about engineering and stuff. Then he'll get old.
Something I'd love to hear your dad too, like as maybe a separate show, is him reading like War of the Worlds or something like that, because he kind of reminds me of an old Orson Welles type of radio guy.
But you know what's going to happen is all the questions will be about you and how it was growing up with you, and
so we'll see.
Raising.
We'll see how it goes.
And all of that. So nobody's going to ask him engineering questions.
Where's my dad doing some engineering? They should, though. They should just get
Oh, man. Can't wait for it.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
The green type of tube.
Green type of tube.
Howard, listen.
Testing. The green type of tube will open and close as we record. Now I will play this back to hear the quality and whether this is operating. Thank you.
What a party he is.
The thing that cracks me up about this, as you know. No, we don't know.
As you know.
How would we know
I don't have that model of paper.
I like this part.
I don't know.
Testing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Who's he thinking? He's running everything.
He's overmodulating in the first 3 seconds.
Has he kept up on...
Testing. 1, 2. Now, we are now testing this out for proper modulation. As you will know, when you record...
Where's the one of me getting reamed for being stupid?
Now, has he kept up on, like, the current equipment in radio? Does he study all that stuff?
No, he doesn't care.
Hello, Howard, I'd like to ask you a question. How do you feel about religious services and why children should attend them? Oh, Charlotte.
Well, you see, let's say, if you want to be religious, I think you should go to it. And also, let's say you want to go up and read, you'd have to, you wouldn't know what to say, so you'd learn something there. You learn the Jewish history, and that's all.
You're like a prisoner of war.
I never heard that one.
Oh, man, are you kidding? I was so afraid to say the wrong thing, because sometimes he'd blow up at me.
You could tell. You're so apprehensive.
Oh, sometimes he would just humiliate me.
I was watching that 60 Minutes piece last night where the guy was locked up by the Koreans for 38 years.
Oh, those Koreans don't know how to humiliate people. You talk to my father.
You were like, well, you'd learn, read.
Testing.
Well,
testing. Howard, I'd like to humiliate you. Where are we?
Testing.
No, where is he humiliating me?
Do you feel that the United States should remain in the United Nations as a member of the United Nations? Howard?
Yes, I really do.
Is there any special reason why you feel that they should?
Well, there should be peace in all the countries, and we wouldn't want any war. Because we don't want the Japs anymore.
I told you not to be stupid, you moron.
Wow, thanks, Dad.
How could you not be stupid if you're a moron?
Yeah.
Great. Let me ask you another question. Now, Howard, I don't want any foolish answers from you, otherwise don't answer.
Great.
President Kennedy now is going around the country asking the people to vote for Democrats. He wants more Democrats in the House of Representatives and the United States Senate. Do you think that the president is doing a wise thing in going around the country asking the voters to support him by electing Democrats? First, we will hear from Howard.
Oh, no.
Yes, I do, because if we didn't, let's say, have Democrats, there'd be presidents, vice presidents, and where would the Democrats come in?
What you missed here, the point that I was trying to make is the reason that the President of the United States is asking for more Democrats is that so that they will support his program in Congress by voting for the issues that he's interested in. That is the reason. Now I'll play this back.
What's wrong with you that you don't know that?
Wait, there's more fun. He's going to play it back so he can hear himself give the answer to his question. I like that I ruined it. I ruined what?
You're like 4 years old. I start to laugh as soon as I hear that little squeaky voice. You know, it's like a kid. It's just a kid.
You gotta love the accent he's got there, too.
No foolish answers.
All right, Howard, we will start with you.
Because this is as serious as Meet the Press. And what kind of question is that to ask an 8-year-old or 9-year-old?
Is the president right to want more Democrats in Congress?
What do I know? I still don't know the answer to that.
Why?
And who cares anyway? Goddamn Democrats, Republicans. What do I know?
Where were you sitting? Was this a kitchen table? Was this a basement?
Oh, this is my dad's recording studio.
Oh, wow.
So that's why you have to be very serious.
It's all official, and he made a disc of it. Like, we press it into a record.
Now, did he prep you on this? Did he say, I'm going to ask you some political questions?
No, and I always ruined it. Even when I was, like, little, like 4, he'd take us down once a year, and it was torture.
Well, there's the Jelly Beaner incident.
Then I'd sing,
Let me ask you another question.
Oh, no. Not one more question.
Ready, Ellen? Go ahead. We're going to play that same song.
So wait a minute.
Shut up! Sit down! When you lie, keep your head up high, and don't let us...
You know, then we had, like...
but you had to be quiet for this.
Oh, if you made noise during this, you'd get yelled. I just sit there really nervous during this song. Because he starts yelling at my sister that she plays the piano wrong when he came to the...
Shining through at the end of each day, there's a golden sun. The stars will be shining through. On through the wind, on through the rain, and you'll never walk Help in your heart when you never walk. I don't know what she's playing.
That's good.
You don't know what she's playing.
Yeah.
You had to shut up and sit down for that.
Your dad sounds like he has huge testicles.
He's upset, though, now that he's an old man. He lost the timbre in his voice. Because
Richard, what are you worried about his dad's testicles for?
Because he's gay. My dad always says to me, I lost the timbre in my voice.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Timbre.
I thought it was timbre.
Was he serious when he was singing that like that?
Yeah, it's dead serious. It's real serious.
I know you're a big fan of Cream, right?
Dude, we're talking about parents now. What, do you got ADD?
Well, that's what I called about, man.
Oh, you decided you're done with this topic?
Well, I'm not
done with you.
We're not done.
That was nuts. All right, let's book them for a show. I got to hear the show myself. Gary.
Howard, can we bring the piano in and have your sister play it with your father singing?
I don't know, man. Whatever they want to do. Book my parents. Let's give them an hour. Or a half hour.
It could be an hour. Let's start with a half hour, and if it's going well, go to an hour.
Give me a scheduled day.
Okay.
Because, they have to prepare. Your mother can't do anything else that day.
Yeah, my mom has rules. She's as nuts as him. I keep waiting for them to get senile. I got to put them in a home.
They seem to be doing so well. They don't have any infirmities. They're fine.
I took them out to dinner on Friday night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Did your dad ask you any questions like that about politics?
No, but I got him back. There was this article in the Times on Saturday, like an op-ed piece, about what Howard Stern could teach the Democrats. And I called him up because I know he loves the Times. I go, hey, Dad, you see that article on me in the Times? Like, I'm still looking for some sort of approval.
Right.
He goes, what? I read the paper back to front.
And he had already read it?
And he goes, and I missed it. And I go, I can't believe you missed the article. He goes, I got to go get that right away. So then he calls me back later and he goes, I didn't miss it. I'm not up to that part of the paper yet.
Oh, so
he would have seen it.
Oversight.
Yeah.
Maybe he folded it wrong. Folded over it.
Yeah. But when I'm in the Times and I'm, that's
I think that was why he called to say he was proud of you because of something that happened in the New York Times.
Yeah, 60 Minutes is all important to him, too. He's like, that's my favorite show.
The show of record.
The show of record.
And you're like, mine's Smallville.
Yeah, hey, sorry.
Do they still listen to this show?
This one? Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Religiously.
Yeah.
And my dad doesn't miss a word.
Oh, the best was when he was talking about going to and they didn't know how they were going to be able to hear him.
Yeah, I got them all hooked up. I took care of that.
That cracked me up. How are we going to listen?
Are they going to listen to High Pitch on there or Wendy or any of that stuff?
Yeah, I guess they would.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends what it is. I don't think they're into the high-pitched stuff, when we're sitting and weighing.
No, they just want to hear Howard.
Yeah, they don't care about that. They don't want to hear a guy weighing his bowel movement.
High Pitch is going to have a limited crowd, I think.
Yeah, I mean, how long can anybody stay with that?
I'll listen to that.
I'm saying.
I got money on that.
We'll be into it, but...
The over 65 group might not be into it.
Nice. John the Stutterer joining us this morning. And by the way, John wants to give the countdown. Right now, how many days do we have left, John?
And now, with the final countdown to terrestrial radio, here is John the Stutterer.
Including today, we have 45 shows left on terrestrial radio.
All right, thank you, John. Good to see you. How you doing? Good. Just one word answer, please. No. No.
Oh, I have to speak in sentences.
Hey, can I say something? Wait, stop. Stop.
Sofa King to...
All right, listen to me. Stop. We got the joke. All right. I'm going to cut you off for a second.
Tell a joke.
He's trying to... I'm sorry, I had to cut the mics.
Yeah, but he's got no timing.
No, I heard something disturbing about you. That you came in this morning.
Yeah.
And you ran into the bathroom. You had to check your pants. You think you went to the bathroom in your pants?
Oh, my goodness.
You're a grown man. So many guys.
The whole whack pack is out of control.
Elephant Boy went to what, appearance of Baba Booey's and made in his pants and was walking around with a full load? How do you not have control of your own bowels? Dude. All right, we have a game to play.
Are you okay?
All right, forget that. We'll never get it.
Very slight.
How do you not have control of your own bowels? You're a vegetarian?
Vegetarian, yeah. And my last night.
Oh,
I mean, I eat vegetables too, but I don't go to the bathroom in my pants. I mean, I eat vegetables. What vegetables are you eating? What vegetables are you eating?
Howard, it was very slight.
Okay.
And I just
What's the vegetarianism got to do with it? How would make the point?
I mean,
Robert, don't ask follow-ups.
Wait, stop. Did you pass wind and then something came out?
Yeah,
All right, okay. All right.
Then say that.
Yeah, just try and say that and be simple about it. Now I know that I don't think I want to be Superman. I've had this fantasy my entire life. If I could only be Superman, it would be the greatest thing.
Well, what made you think not?
I was reading the commercial for Dr. Della Russo, the eye surgeon, the brilliant eye surgeon. And I was reading it beautifully. I realized I wasn't making a mistake, and I was going through it. And I looked over at John the Stutterer, who was watching me speak. And I was speaking so fluently and so easily.
Yes.
I said to him, I must be like Superman.
You have superpowers.
And I felt his jealousy all over me, and I was uncomfortable with it. I said, you know what? I don't want to be envied.
That's the scrutiny that Superman has to live under.
Poor Superman runs around all day and night with people like Lex Luthor seething with jealousy that they don't have the power. So for a minute there, I felt like Superman because I could speak and you couldn't, and I was uncomfortable with my abilities. Far beyond those of mortal men.
No wonder that...
No, it's odd, Howard. As many...
Were you jealous sitting there? Is that what you're saying?
Well,
I felt like you were going to rape me.
Well, then...
Now I know how Superman feels.
It's,
Stop staring at me. I'm giving up my...
I'm giving up
my power.
It's odd, Howard.
All right, we have a great game.
It's odd, Howard. As many times as I've been here, I still get nervous on mic.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why he's staring.
It's politically incorrect to finish a stutterer sentence.
I don't care. I've got to move along. Stop. Don't say a word.
No, I don't care. Okay, Howard, I'm
John,
sorry.
we got a great game today.
Sorry.
There were two really hot chicks, actually, down here.
Yeah.
They wrote me letters. I didn't know they were so attractive, but each one wants to get money or they want breast implants.
And what will they do to get them?
If you'd like to see these two beautiful women, we just took a picture of them in the hall, Natalie and Karina. They're going to compete. Each woman's going to come in here blindfolded. If you notice, around our studio is $100 bills taped to the walls.
Yes, I see them everywhere.
That's right.
Floor, walls.
The one who collects the most amount of $100 bills while blindfolded will get $5,000 provided by the pickup game, provided by partypoker.net. Do you understand what I'm saying? The one who collects the most $100 bills.
So they don't have any idea where these bills are. They'll have to crawl around and feel around.
They have a helper.
Oh, really?
John the Stutterer can direct them to where the bills are.
Oh, forget about it.
So whoever in 90 seconds collects the most $100 bills.
Well, how's he going to direct both girls?
Well, one at a time.
Okay.
I've got it all worked out.
You thought this through.
I have no one to play poker with? Play online at partypoker.net, the world's largest poker school, partypoker.net.
So, in other words, John would have to say, go forward to your right.
That's right. John, you will help the girls, okay?
Okay, yeah.
The only information they'll have, because they're blindfolded. We've asked the girls to be in bathing suits for this, not because we have TV anymore, just because we like to look at girls in bathing suits. Yeah.
This is John the Stutterer.
Okay, John. Wow, what a bot on this broad. You the one they say looks like Jessica Alba?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I see that.
Wow, what a gorgeous body. How old are you?
18.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
She
18.
looks perfect, doesn't she?
You do. Who says I can't have sex with an 18-year-old?
Your girlfriend.
Well, she's got some nerve.
18,
Honey, you must... You go to high school?
No.
Oh, you're the stripper chick?
Mm-hmm.
Man, where do you strip?
Privilege.
Privilege? Where's that?
23rd and 11th.
Why are you not at Scores?
Because, I don't know, I hear that a lot of the girls in there are like, you know, fat and...
What? A lot of the girls in there are very beautiful.
Yeah, they're hot.
I go there.
What did she say?
I don't know. She's making an obscene gesture. Well, and believe me, you are a hot-looking chick. You're a stripper, huh?
Uh-huh.
But I hear your parents... Take out the gum out of your mouth.
Because that's all I hear is the smacking.
I hear schmecking. What did you do? You drop out of high school?
No.
You graduated?
Mm-hmm.
So right out of high school to the strip club?
And to college.
Well, you're in college?
Yes.
And don't you also have a kid?
Yeah.
From what age did you have the kid?
16.
Jesus, you're a bad girl.
You're busy.
How did you go to high school while you had a kid?
I did homeschooling.
Wow.
Is that real school?
No.
As long as you can pass the test.
What's 9 plus 6?
15.
What?
Man, homeschooling is not good.
It is 15, right?
9 plus 6?
Yeah.
You tell us.
It is 15.
You tell us.
15.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Wow. Well, you're a hot chick. Probably guys paid tons of attention to you, but they forgot to wear a rubber. Is that how you got pregnant? You let the guy do his thing bareback?
Something like that.
Was this an older guy or was this some wacky other teenager?
Older.
Older guy.
Is he still in the picture, baby daddy?
He sees on the weekends.
Does he give you money for support?
Not much.
Yeah. So you got a kid. You're 18 years old, and you're a stripper, and you think if you had this $5,000, you could apply it toward breast implants and make more money as a stripper.
Like, I have nothing.
Let me see. Open up that shirt.
No.
You're not bad at all.
But you're a stripper.
I am. I can't even see you. I don't even know where you are.
Here's how much hotter would you be with boobs? I don't know. I can't. Your boobs don't look that bad in a bathing suit.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm a 32A. Come on. When I got pregnant, I was a D.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And your boobs disappeared?
They're not even here. I'm flat.
Just keep getting pregnant.
How does it go? I thought they get bigger when you get pregnant.
But they go down after you finish lactating.
Man.
Before sizes?
Turn around. Let me see your ass. Oh, that's a nice caboose. Not on.
Yeah, let's see that.
Look at you. And your boobs are all messed up, and you're going to take the $5,000 and get
Are they really flat?
They don't look that bad.
Come on, guys.
It's good.
Really? You look good in a bathing suit, I'll be honest with you. I bet you make a lot of tips because you're cute. But you feel you make a lot more.
Of course. If I had boobs, oh, my God. I'm just going to walk around with a guinea pig, cut up to my nipples.
Well, don't say the T word anymore.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
look at these boobies.
So your plan is to get boob implants, get a T-shirt, cut it off so the bottom of your breasts hang out, and take a bottle of water and wet them down all day.
Yeah.
Wow. Because you're really sexual, huh?
Of course.
You do other girls? Most strippers do.
Of course.
You do?
Yeah.
You've had relationships with women?
Yeah, actually, I haven't slept yet. During work, I left with the DJ's girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah.
When was this?
Yesterday, tonight.
And you've been sleeping with her last night?
Yeah, I went to her house, and then I came to the city at 5:30.
What happened? Did she invited you over? Did you know you were going to have sex with her? Or you thought you were just
Yeah, that's why I went there.
She said, hey, come on over to my house and have sex?
You got to see this girl.
No,
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Honey, you been drinking? What's with you?
No. I'm just really nervous. She's really beautiful. She's like the prettiest girl I've ever met in my life.
She's the DJ's girlfriend, and he didn't care that you were going home and making love to her?
No, he was there.
Oh, he watched. Did he do you too?
No.
He did his girlfriend?
Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
Did he do his girlfriend in front of you?
Yeah.
And you watched? Did you like that?
Of course.
Wow.
You couldn't participate? You didn't touch him at all?
No.
Well, that's hot.
Like, so switching off, doing that. I don't know. Everybody was doing everybody.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Were you wasted?
No, actually, I was sober.
No kidding. Well, you got a rocking little body, I'll tell you that. 18 years old, that's like driving a Mercedes.
Has she ever had sex with a guy, after you had the baby, did you ever have sex with a guy without a condom after that?
No.
You learned your lesson.
Yeah.
Why didn't you get an abortion?
Because I went to go get one,
And, I went, and, I thought I was only a month pregnant. But when I went there, they said that I was 3 days away from being 4 months. Because for the first 3 months, I had my period.
Mm-hmm. You had your period while you were pregnant?
Yeah, for the first 3 months.
You gotta be kidding me.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
So then I saw the baby, I heard the heartbeat, and I was like, oh, I can't,
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy I kept him, though. I love him.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right.
Listen to the life this DJ's having.
Yeah, and he's just a DJ.
Yeah, I'm a DJ.
I'm sure you get a lot of action, Howard.
So he got you 2 broads home, huh? His girlfriend and you?
And another guy.
And what, another guy?
A girl.
Another 3 girls and him?
Yeah.
Oh, scumbag.
Yeah.
Lucky bastard.
What's this guy spinning in-sync records over there?
Were you all strippers?
Yeah.
And what happened, when you go over there, how does the sex start? Into the...
It was her first time using it.
When you go over there, what were you wearing last night?
Jeans.
Right.
And a shirt.
And do you just walk into the apartment and start taking your clothes off?
We walked in, had a glass of wine. And
then what happened? Smoke a little weed?
Yeah.
But everybody knows why everybody's there, right?
Oh, yeah, that's why we went there.
So who starts undressing? Who starts in with who?
Well, I went in the shower and just came out naked.
Oh. You said, hey, I'm going to go take a shower because you've been working all night and everything?
Yeah, I was working. I only worked for an hour, though, tonight. Because before work, I went on a promo with my owner.
So why'd you take a shower? Because you want to be fresh down there?
Yeah, I just want to be nice and clean,
So you said, hey, I'm going to go take a shower. So you go into the bathroom by yourself, and you're showering. Does anybody walk in with you to the shower?
The other girl, not the girl whose apartment was, came in. And she was like, hurry up. They're waiting for you. Because she didn't want to do anything at first. But in the end, she pulled through.
Okay, so you shower. And you just walk out of the shower dripping wet.
Yeah.
And you walk back into the living room?
Bedroom.
Into the bedroom. Yeah. And who's in there? The boyfriend and the 2 girls?
Yeah.
Are they naked already when you come in?
The one girl was fully naked, and then the other girl just had her top off.
And then when you walk in naked... All right.
What do you think, you're at home with your kid?
Yeah. Clean it up.
I'm so sorry.
All right, baby, it's time to play the game because it's hard talking sex with you. You're way out of line. You have to come visit us.
What were you supposed to say about her mother and the whole stripper thing? Her parents don't know she's a stripper?
Yeah, your parents.
Of course not.
They don't? What do they think you do?
Well, work at a restaurant in the city from 8 to 4.
Every stripper's really a cocktail waitress, Howard.
We thought she was a hooker. We didn't know she was stripping.
Hi.
Cocktail waitress who makes $10,000 a week.
Yeah. Don't they see you bringing home a lot of money?
Yeah.
Yeah. They probably have some idea that you're not a waitress.
I mean, my mom's not stupid, but whatever.
She might be a little bit stupid, right?
No, I think she's not an idiot. She knows, but she just doesn't want to.
You walk in naked. They start telling you how hot you are, and then they start going to town on you?
Yeah, she did.
Wow. And then the boyfriend's watching? And he's naked, too?
Yeah. He just had, a buttons-down shirt open.
Man.
He's not allowed to touch you guys or something?
Well, no.
A little bit? Just a little bit he's allowed?
A little bit.
I love the rules.
We bent the rules a little
bit. You mind if we all just do you right now?
Yeah.
Let's go, guys.
Let's skip the game. All right, here we go. You're in your bathing suit. You're 18. You're hot. You want money to get breast implants.
Yes.
There's $5,000 at stake here. This is the pickup game provided by partypoker.net. Have no one to play with? Then play online at partypoker.net, the world's largest poker school, partypoker.net. Whether you know it or not, because the reason you're blindfolded is there are $100 bills, fake $100 bills, big ones, hanging all over the studio in various places, on the floor, on the walls, all over the place. Since you're blindfolded, we're going to give you the assistance of John the Stutterer. John, say hello to Natalie.
Hi, Natalie.
I'm going to get a lot of help here, right?
All right, so we'll stay right next to you. Make sure you don't trip over anything, and we'll keep you focused so you can feel free to move around as you want. Once we start the clock, you move around, and John will tell you where to go. You're going to compete against another girl. Her name is
I met her. She's a very nice girl.
Very nice girl. Yeah. Whoever has more $100 bills will win. Okay?
So
you're
Do
first.
you want those implants?
Oh, my God, I will do anything for them. You have no idea.
Oh, good. I hope
All right, well, let's hope you lose. All right, it's John the Stutterer and you. Listen to his voice. Go.
Okay, take
Are they on the
once. Yeah, right there. Go for it.
Waiting for John.
Yeah. Move to towards your right. You're right. Backwards. Again,
Which way?
Man up. Stand up.
Man up.
Stand up. Move to. You're right. No, you're left. Backwards. To go forward. Right now. Back. Yeah.
You got one?
Yeah.
You got another one? How much time is left?
15 seconds.
Hurry. Listen to John. Time's up. All right, you did very well. Let's count your money. You did very well, John. You were no help whatsoever. You had a smart strategy. Hello. You had such a good strategy, didn't you?
Not listen to him?
Right. You blocked him out, and you just kept moving around real quick, didn't you?
She's cute.
Yeah, you are cute.
Hi.
Yeah, she was blindfolded before that.
How many hundreds does she have? Let's count them. Boy, she did well.
Yeah, she got almost every one.
5,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I hope I win.
11. You got 11 $100 bills. That's very good. Much better than I expected. We got to retape them up. And then we'll have Karina go next. All right. Well, thank you very much, Natalie. We'll have you back in and let you know how you did, okay?
Okie dokie.
All right. Real good. Yeah, she is a pleasant girl.
Good luck.
Very attractive young lady.
She's like Mariah Carey.
A little bit of a potty mouth, but...
Yes, I like
Sorry,
that.
guys.
That's okay. Oh, that was a good-looking girl. All right, while Will gets his money back taped up, John, you did so well.
I thought...
I don't know what I tell her to get to. When you would say go backward, I'm like, there are no bills there.
What was really entertaining to me is she'd almost be right on top of a bill, and he'd get excited.
I can't talk fast.
But he'd steer them away from her away from the money.
Well, you know, there were times she was right on the money.
And he goes,
Robin.
No, backward.
Robin, look. The way I view it is, she's never going to have sex with me anyway.
I figured you're trying to keep her from getting her implant.
Oh, is that your game plan here? I mean, how dare you?
The $5,000 prize that we're playing for here for the pickup game is provided by PartyPoker.net. Have no one to play with? Then play online at PartyPoker.net.
All right, we're bringing the next girl in.
All right, this is Karina. Karina's another hot chick. Is this chick a stripper, too?
I don't know.
All right.
But she is cute.
She's cute.
She's also a Hispanic, I think. I don't know what...
A lot of Hispanics today.
The other girl was Hispanic?
Yes.
Don't you think so?
I thought so.
I'm not into this whole Nazi thing of profiling.
We like to profile. Wow, this girl's got some rockin' body.
Whoa, yeah.
Wow, you're as good looking as can be, aren't you?
Hi, thank you.
Make sure that blindfold's on nice and tight there, Will. There it is. Okay, good. Wow, you're good looking.
Thank you.
What a bod.
Thank you.
Do you want breast implants as well?
Yes, I do.
Is that what's going on here?
Yes.
$5,000 would certainly help in that direction, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And what's your whole story here? How old are you?
I'm 21.
21 years old. And you say that you want a C cup. What do you have now?
I'm an A cup.
You're an A cup.
Yes.
What do you do for a living?
I work for a construction company.
Mm-hmm.
In Englishtown. I'm sorry?
Will these help your job?
They definitely won't, but they will help me.
Your self-esteem.
Right.
On a scale from 1 to 10, Karina rates herself a 7.5. I'm not going to argue with that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You were once featured in FHM.
Right, in May.
What was that about?
It's a segment called 20 Hot Dates. I came in number 3, got beaten by twins.
Wow.
That's not fair.
Well, you did very well, though.
Thanks.
Hey, I guess you have a boyfriend, huh?
Yes, he's in the waiting room.
Is he the only guy you ever slept with?
Yes, he is.
Is that true?
Yes, it is.
Ever do any girls?
No.
All right, so you're the complete opposite of that other broad who was just there. Right? You're strictly a one-man woman.
Yes, this far.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, this is good. Now, you understand the game? Want me to explain it to you?
Sure.
Say hello to John the Stutterer. John, say hi to her.
Hi, John.
Hi.
All right,
Hello.
John's going to try to assist you here. What we have is we have $100 bills, fake $100 bills. They're rather large.
Okay.
There's 25 of them. They're in the exact same spot pretty much that the other girl had.
Okay.
And you can't see them, obviously. The girl who collects the most $100 bills in 90 seconds gets the $5,000. The only problem is the helper that you get is John the Stutterer.
Okay.
He's going to direct you. So if you can, listen to him, hear what he has to say.
That's not promising.
Well, how many did the first girl get?
11.
You've got to beat 11 in order to get the $5,000.
How many are there?
There's 25.
Okay.
If you get over 11, we'll call you the winner, and you'll walk out with the money.
Okay.
If you don't, you're the loser. All right, Karina. Good luck, and let's go, John!
Okay, reach out towards your right. I said...
They're everywhere.
There.
They're on the ceiling. They're on the floor. They're on the walls.
Okay,
everywhere.
Now reach out towards your right, backwards. Reach out to yeah. Okay. Now get.
Time's running out. Hurry.
Come on.
Make us some moves.
But get down on the floor and crawl forward on the floor. Yeah. Okay.
She only has 2 so far. 3.
No, she has 4 or 5.
4. Okay,
yeah.
she must have picked some up off the floor.
Off the floor.
44 seconds.
Man, she's moving kind of slow.
Move there, my girl.
What am I doing?
Come on, John.
Don't wait for John is what you better do.
Crawl on the floor. Okay, now...
What am I doing?
Reach up on the wall in front of you. The wall in front of you. Reach up on the wall in front of you.
I'm watching her in a bathing suit. I don't care.
Okay, now...
5.
What am I doing?
4, 3, 2.
But go down and reach out forward.
Time's up. Okay, stop her. Stop. Grab those out of her hand. Let's see. It's going to be close, I have a feeling. The other girl
finally did do well.
Yeah, you probably spent too much time listening to John. All right, let's take off your blindfold. Say hello to everyone.
Hi.
Hi. You look like you're shocked. Let's see how many you got. What, are you crying?
No.
What's
Just
the matter?
Like, it was
You're
tied
nervous?
on.
Right.
Howard, why don't we bring the other girl in, and I'll tell you what the score was.
Okay, that's good. All right. What's the matter? You look like you're weirded out.
I just want to win.
You just want to win. Okay, let's find out.
I wanted her to win, too.
You did want her.
Yeah.
Well, you were some help.
Thanks.
Why did you want her to win and not the other?
Well, because
All right, who cares? All right, hi, girls. All right, let's find out who won. First of all, Natalie, you got, let's remind ourselves, how many did you get?
11.
11. All right, let's find out how many Karina got.
Here it comes.
Karina got 12.
Wow!
I couldn't believe it either.
How did she do that?
She got a lot at the end.
She really listened?
She had 2. With 30 seconds gone, she'd only gotten 2.
Wow, I thought for sure that
Wait,
Natalie
is
was
there
gonna...
any way that we could both get them?
Okay,
No.
We could each have 1.
We're giving you money, not implants.
We're giving you money. We're giving you $5,000. Now, you look very, very upset, Natalie. You didn't win, did you?
Oh.
No. Are you going to start crying on me? I mean, come on.
It was a contest.
Go ahead. Let it out. Go ahead if you want to cry. Talk to me. What's going through your head? Come on. What's going through your head? Tell me.
I'm mad.
You're mad? Why are you mad?
It's songs.
Looks like you had sex with the wrong DJ,
It was
sweetie.
fair, don't you think?
I thought that was fair, no? I mean, we did the same exact thing. You know, I mean, we tried to be fair. You're just mad at yourself? Wow. Well, you totally changed. You became quiet and pissed. Well, you still have your kid. Look at life that way. Well, Karina, you win. You win $5,000 thanks to partypoker.net. You're on your way to getting those implants.
Awesome.
I mean, do you want to give her your $5,000?
No.
No.
Howard, man, there's something going. The lip is shaking and the anger's coming out. I mean, you tried your best, right?
About?
You're not mad at us, are you?
Tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on here.
Sucks, like, really bad.
Yeah, it sucks to lose. I'll tell you what I'm going to do for you, though. I'm going to give you $500 cash. How's that? Courtesy of the new comedy, Waiting, starring Ryan Reynolds, Anna Faris, Dana Cook, and Andy Milanakis.
She could make up this money and get her own breast implants in no time. Stripping, right?
How could you not make a lot of money stripping? You're so hot.
I have a lot of bills and I can only work 2 days a week.
How come you can only work 2 days a week?
Baby.
Oh, the baby. Can't those parents watch that baby?
Well, wait a second. Can I just do a little math for you? I'm figuring a great babysitter's $10 an hour, right? So if you work 10 hours...
I can't do that. My mom is like, whatever.
Because you can make more than $80. You can well afford to pay a babysitter and still have money left over from stripping, right?
No, because I have to pay for daycare for when I go to school and car insurance and my phone bill and give my mother rent.
Wow, wow.
What?
Oh.
John's speaking well now.
I'm a stutterer. What's your problem with that?
Well, because she reminds me of all the girls who won't have sex with me. That's
right.
Wait a minute. Every girl won't have sex with you.
I said, when she breathing?
She reminds you of every girl. That's it.
What's the matter?
What's wrong? What happened? What did I miss, Gary?
I don't know. Her hands were flailing and she said something.
Give me boobs.
What do you mean, give me boobs? I gave you a game where you can win $5,000. That's a beautiful opportunity.
You're in a room full of boobs.
I will do anything.
Like, what would you do?
Anything.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Anything.
Hold on. I gotta get my wheels started.
I think John the Stutterer has an idea.
Anything.
Would you have sex with John the Stutterer?
Isn't that prostitution?
Yeah.
So that's illegal.
Do anything.
Anything that's legal.
Oh, I see. Yeah, too bad.
All right, can we give you the prize, and just because you like him, would you have sex with him?
No.
All of a sudden, you're a lawyer?
I have sex with Howard.
Oh, yeah? All right, get in that bathroom, and I'll give you some sex, and then we'll get you some breast implants, all right?
Don't tell me that, because I'll be there in 2 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah, we figured that out.
That's, what can we have her do for breast implants?
See, I know what I wanted to do, but the other one's not up for it.
What's that?
I'd like to take the other one right here. Make out. Robin, if we're giving away implants, I want everything.
Oh, wait a second. Let me see something.
What's in it for Karina?
Hey, Dr. Sal.
Hey, Howard.
This is Dr. Sal Calabro.
Yeah, that's very nice of partypoker.net.
Yeah, it's $5,000.
You're the man, whatever you say. I hate to see young, beautiful women cry.
Hey, wait a second, though. If I gave her breast implants and the other one breast implants, she could save her $5,000 for something else, couldn't I?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I got to see a major makeout.
Yeah, I don't save for drugs.
I don't think the other one understands what you're saying.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, I didn't get it.
You don't get it?
No, I didn't. I wasn't.
This guy's a doctor.
Okay.
Dr. Sal Calabro. He could give you breast implants. And you take your $5,000, you put it to something else. He could give her breast implants as well.
You wanted her to have breast implants.
But you got to make out with her. Major league.
And you both have to be topless.
And you both have to be topless.
But, I mean, listen, help somebody out.
Yeah, come on.
Make out like what make out?
Like you'd have to be topless, tongue kissing each other.
For like 10 seconds. Not for like...
Yeah, like a serious session.
10 seconds?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I mean, I said 15. I apologize.
You'll do it?
For 10 seconds.
And no top.
And no top? The two of you? Major makeout session?
My top's coming off.
You're damn right it's coming off.
Okay.
All right. Let's do it.
Take it up.
Dr. Calabro, you can give them both breast implants?
Absolutely, Howard.
All right. Your breasts don't look bad, honey. They're small, but they're nice. Have you ever made it with a girl before, Karina?
No.
No. So this will be your first time, huh?
Yes.
Oh, dear.
You know, the both of you don't have bad chests. They're just not huge, that's all.
They're fine.
All right.
But, you need it.
Obsession with big.
When you say huge, you don't mean the body, because I can do lipo on them.
No, they got great bodies.
They don't need lipo. No.
You're going to fall in love with these two. All right, girls, you ready to do this? Karina, this is your first introduction to lesbianism, isn't it?
Yes.
Have you ever fantasized about it?
I can admire a girl's body. I'm just like, you know.
Are you attracted to Natalie?
She's a cute girl.
She's a cute girl.
Welcome to the dark side.
All right, she's a cute girl. Would you ever be attracted to her in another situation?
And another one, no.
Will you find this repulsive, or do you think that maybe it might be enjoyable? It might be enjoyable.
It could be an experience.
All right, Natalie, you're ready to make out with her?
I am so ready, and she's hot.
And she's hot, so you don't care.
I don't care.
All right, well, go at it.
Okay, now wait a second. I'll let you know when time is up.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Baba Boo, you'll keep time. Go ahead. Let me make sure it's good.
Oh, my God.
Don't back off. Put your arms up.
I feel like the DJ had privilege.
I got to admit, I'm getting turned on. All right, there you go. Is that 10 seconds?
Not my book.
That was 10 hours. What'd you think of it, Karina? I see you backing up at one point.
It was different.
It was different. You didn't like it, did you?
I think I like to stick to my boyfriend.
Really?
But it was all right.
You earned yourself some breast implants plus $5,000.
That's awesome.
And Natalie, thanks to Dr. Calabro here, you're getting breast implants.
Thank you so much.
Plus $500.
You know what's really interesting about that? Natalie really is like the real lesbian chick. She attacked her the way a guy attacks a woman.
Yeah, it was good.
I mean, she just kept pushing her. She would have pushed her right against the wall.
All right, well, Robin, it's another happy ending.
I got a feeling Natalie would have shivved her for the $5,000 outside anyway. So.
Breast implants all around.
By the way, girls, go to Dr. Calabro, talk with him, make sure that you're right candidate for this, right, Dr. Calabro? You'll look the girls over. And
where is he located?
He's in Jersey, right? Where's he?
No, we're in Philadelphia.
Oh, you are? I thought you were in Jersey. No,
they can go on salcalabra.com. We have the directions.
If you go to salcalabro.com, you can see some of Dr. Calabro's work, and he will take care of you if you decide to go through with the operation.
If you make out again, we'll give you a ride to Philly.
If you want, Artie will take you both up to Philly. If
they can call the office today.
If you make an appointment with Dr. Calabro, we'll set it up so that you can speak with him and get your implants as soon as you want, or not. You know, it's always surgery. You got.
I want them this weekend.
Doctor, I always tell the girls, you know, every surgery can be dangerous.
That's right.
Say that, so
we go through all the possible complications, but fortunately we've been very lucky and have had none.
All right. Well, there you go.
Of all the girls you sent to us,
they all lived.
We pulled them through.
Good. All right. Thanks, Dr. Calabro. And go to salcalabro.com, and also thanks to partypoker.net. Thank you, girls. And Karina, just consider this a gift from the Howard Stern Show. You've been introduced to the ways of lesbianism. Aren't you lucky?
You got the greatest gift of all.
Yeah, lesbianism. John the Stutterer, I want to give you $500 too, because you were such a good sport. You talked the girls through it. I hope you can use that money. This is courtesy of the new comedy Waiting, starring Ryan Reynolds.
I thought it's a funny movie, Howard.
Is it good?
Yeah.
It's have you ever wondered what happened when you go to a restaurant and you piss off the waiter, what he does to the food?
You know, there's a great scene in the movie where a woman pisses them off, and they just send the food down the line, and everybody has their own donation for the food.
All right, there you go. There's Baba Booey's review of the movie. All right, thank you, John the Stutterer, and have a good trip back to wherever that hole is that you live in.
Yeah, I hope that my bus.
What? Hope you're Russ?
No.
I hope my Russ.
I hope that my Russ.
Rust?
I hope no. I hope that the. I hope that. I hope that the.
I hope that the.
I hope that the.
I hope
the rust.
Bus.
The rust.
The bus.
The bus. The bus?
The plane.
It crashes.
You hope the bus crashes.
Yeah.
Oh,
what bus?
Yeah, and
what bus? The bus you're on? You want the bus? You want to die?
Yeah.
Philly.
Yeah, I'm
because
depressed now. Yeah.
Because that girl said she didn't want to make love to you for breast implants.
Oh,
yeah, I hear
you knew that before she said it, didn't you?
You know, you hurt his feelings when you said you wouldn't make love to her.
And on top of it, you know, while John's over there having a moment, she's completely ignoring him, already talking to the other
She
girl.
doesn't even know he's upset.
I was talking about you.
Oh, aren't you?
She wants you to spank her.
No kidding. Well, that's another show. When you come back and show me your breast implants.
I can't wait.
John, I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, now you're depressed. You're depressed.
You don't have anything to say to John now.
Man, you want to say you're sorry?
Well, F you and did.
Well,
AJs suck.
AJ?
DJs. Yeah. DJs.
What, her boyfriend sucks?
Yeah, DJs. And DJs and club music sucks. I like real music, yes. The Who.
Yeah, The Who.
Jimi Hendrix. Club music is for homos. DJs.
John suddenly stopped stuttering.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, real men like real music. These DJs are homos. They play club music. I like real music, yes. The Who, Cream, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Traffic. These DJs are homos. And Artie knows what I'm talking about.
That's right, John.
Hey, you didn't stutter at all when you get angry.
I know, I'm mad.
Yeah, when you get angry, it goes away.
I was angry when I was doing that little money thing.
Well, F you whore.
No trouble there.
And I'm going to use that $500 to hire a hitman to kill myself.
Oh, come on. So she didn't like you. This a woman
She's
for every man.
Millions.
No, Howard, there's no women for me. And I hope that all the good-looking sluts in Philly who ridicule and reject me, I hope they all die. And Sal's right. All these good-looking whores are whores and sluts.
Wow. Well, you're
all
obviously...
All these good-looking whores are whores and sluts? Is that what's happening?
Well, let me tell you something. You absolutely have...
Howard.
Yeah. All right, look, enough of this. Okay. Yeah.
Can Richard and I get nude when
What?
I thought you just said you were a real man.
Richard and I get nude?
No.
Oh, my God. You want to be with a man?
I'm saying...
Thought you were a man. You want to be nude with Richard?
I'm saying...
Things got that bad? You going to be naked with a man?
No, I'm saying... No, I'm saying...
That's sad.
When...
You better explain yourself.
Victoria comes in here.
Go cuddle with him. I don't like care you do.
No, I'm saying... So we
Victoria.
can... Yeah.
You want to be naked in here when Victoria's in here?
Yeah.
But why you and Richard? Why not just you?
Well, because
he's having weird feelings.
No, because
you want to be naked with Richard.
The girl is an excuse.
Yes, you can be naked in here with Richard when Victoria comes in.
Really?
Yes. I got to see this.
Really?
Yeah. Come on.
No.
Come on. We got to see that. No, you're allowed to leave. All right, calm down. You and Richard can be together nude.
Yeah. It's an odd report. Howard. And you were my...
All right, enough of that. I don't need
the God and hero.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You're the greatest man ever.
Oh, yeah, I'm a real sport. All right, look. John, this stubborn thing. You girls are happy. You're getting your breasts.
So happy. I swear to God, I've never been so happy in my life.
Well, it shows you. The dreams can come true on the Howard Stern Show. That's absolutely right. All right, we're going to take a break.
The plug, Howard, can you...
What is your plug? You have a plug? To book John the Stutterer.
What?
For classic rock trivia or bachelorette parties.
What are you talking about?
Go to werun.biz.
What do you do at bachelorette parties?
werun.biz. What would you do at a bachelorette party?
He calls the girls horse.
Yeah.
You hit on them. You get angry when you get rejected, and then you what? You threaten to kill them? Is that the act?
Or wish them death?
What do you do? You've never done it.
Well, then...
What girl's looking for you?
No, I've never...
The girls goof on you?
Well,
why do you subject yourself to that?
I've never done...
Would you go on for a half hour? I can't go on there. I want you to go on when we start the pre-channel and go on with your, whoever's in your family, go on and answer questions about your life.
Oh, of course.
All right, good. All right, because I got to tune in for that.
Yeah.
Got to hear that.
Yeah.
But we'll never know what he does at these bachelorette parties.
No, I mean, I don't have 20 hours to wait and hear what happens.
Somebody please hire him. I'll come.
Have you ever worked a bachelorette party?
No, but I do classic rock
trivia.
Yeah,
okay.
and yeah.
All right. We got to take a break.
Brides are really into that.
Yeah. Chicks at bachelorette parties want to do classic rock trivia. That's what they're up for. They're all drunk and want to have trivia.
I'm getting married this weekend.
Hell was the lead singer of Molly Hatchet.
Oh no! Molly Hatchet is an example of bad classic rock.
Right.
So you won't
ask Molly Hatchet?
No.
Ask me a trivia question, real quick. I'm a bachelorette. I'm drunk.
I'm getting married.
Yeah.
Quickly, ask me another question.
Hurry up, the wedding's tomorrow.
Okay.
You're turning me on.
What member of the Jefferson airplane was...
This is so hot. You're so hot when you ask your trivia. Yes. Ask me.
Temporarily knocked unconscious at the Stones 1969 Altamont
what is it, Fred?
concert.
Go ahead.
What is it, Frederica? The answer is a girl.
Marty Ballin.
Correct.
Marty Ballin is correct.
Yeah.
I even know that one.
Yeah, but I mean, this is a real stopper to
Oh,
a
no.
bachelorette party.
We're having a great time.
Oh, good.
We were going to have a male stripper, but you know what? This is way better.
Yeah.
What band?
Ooh, another classic.
Girls could care less about classic rock.
Did Carl Palmer leave?
Who?
What band?
Emerson, Lake and Palmer?
Yeah.
Carl Palmer?
Yeah, what band did Carl Palmer leave?
Oh, you're turning me on with your knowledge.
Joining Emerson,
I know. What is
Lake
it?
and Palmer.
I think it was King Crimson.
No, Atomic Rooster.
Atomic Rooster? Yeah. You're turning me on. I'm going to have to go in the bathroom and have sex with you.
Mom, I'm getting married tomorrow, and there's so much I don't know about John Entwistle.
I realize. I've lived a very secluded life.
All right, we're going to take a break. Girls, congratulations. We'll be back right after these words. There's a dog, and I'm looking at this guy, and,
What?
you know, he's like a goody two-shoes, Sean Hannity.
Right, like you ask him, you know, hey, you got some skeletons in the closet. What's going on with you? Like, you ever smoke a little weed? Yeah, and he really turns red and embarrassed.
He goes,
it's funny.
Before the age of 20-something years old, Sean says, he goes, you know, I was hell on fire, hell on wheels. I don't know what he says. But
and you said, what do you mean by that?
I go, like, well, what did you do? You were so bad. I go, what did you do? Smoke a little weed? No. You know, like, it was like...
I crossed on the green.
Oh, I know how it started. He claimed he never went to a strip club, and you were like, come on.
Oh, man.
Right.
What? Why?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Who are you living your life for?
That section was funny, and in the first few minutes, you really sort of explain what's going on.
All right, let's listen to this if you'd like.
Welcome back to Hannity and Combs. Earlier, Sean sat down for an exclusive interview with talk radio host Howard Stern. His television interview since his first one, since his former employer, CBS, filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against him.
Breach, unjust enrichment, misuse of broadcast time. 14 months you plugged Sirius. You hid the clause that accelerated your subscriber initiatives, and you're being sued. And you're mad.
Well, at least I didn't kill anyone, right? Yeah, no, I am mad. You know, people have said to me, you know, this is a great wave of publicity. I was watching Fox News. Almost every show had a legal expert on saying the lawsuit was a bunch of baloney. I watched the other cable news channels, got all the reports. Everyone says this lawsuit is a bunch of baloney. Yet, when you're sitting there, I'm an individual, and you're being sued by the CBS corporate and Les Moonves. These guys are taking the stockholders' money, the CBS stockholders' money, and they're going to file a frivolous lawsuit we could get into a million speculative reasons why they're filing this thing. I have a few thoughts of my own.
but they're going to file a lawsuit against me and, you know, and come after me. It's all fun and games. I, on the other hand, have to go hire lawyers and defend myself about accusations like that.
Yeah, well, you say this is sour grapes. You say it's bullying, it's intimidation. You're not going to let them bully you. How are they trying to bully you?
Well, first of all, Les Moonves, I met with him before they filed this lawsuit, and I said, you're going to look like a fool. This is an idiotic lawsuit. And he just kind of sat there. You know, he's got capped teeth, and he's got a lot of Botox, I think. You can't read the guy's face because of the Botox. And he sits there with the suit, a very expensive suit, and the arrogant attitude. And he says, I'm going to file this lawsuit. And I said, hold it a second. Wouldn't you be better served worrying about your radio division and what's going on there than filing frivolous lawsuits against me? I said, why would you want to spend any part of your day worrying about me? He goes, don't worry about it. I don't worry about you. I'm not going to worry about this lawsuit at all.
Were you ever told, don't mention Sirius? Were you told that they were cutting out the word Sirius every time you spoke? Did they have control of that?
When I signed my deal with Sirius, I spoke to Joel Hollander. Joel Hollander is the president of the CBS radio division. And we spoke. And he said, I don't want you to mention Sirius at all. I said, okay, done deal. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do. I said, I can make a counter-argument to that. I said, you know, every news outlet, every show is talking about the fact that I'm going to Sirius. It's a big story. What if we do talk about it? I have always talked about everything going on in my life. When I put out my movie, I spoke about it. My books, anything goes. I'm an open story. I said it'll drive up ratings. It'll increase profits. You have 14 months left. Why should we let everyone else talk about it? And he said, you know what? That makes sense. Let me think about it.
Right.
We spoke the next day. He said, I have no problem with you mentioning Sirius Satellite Radio on your show. They had 7 delay buttons. Because of my situation with the FCC, they have 7 delay buttons.
7 seconds each?
Yeah. In fact, if you added them all up, some of them were more than 7 seconds. I think I was on a 7-minute delay. They could have hit the button. That's a record. They could hit the button any time. And then we had a DEFCON 4 button. You hit that button, and they go to music. Anytime they didn't like what I was doing, they could pull me right off the air.
Who had control of those buttons?
Tom Chiusano, the general manager, CBS Legal. They also had another guy, a guy named Dave, who was in charge of it. There was a lot of people in charge of my show.
In the end, this helps Howard Stern. It brings more attention to your new gig, what you're doing. This doesn't really hurt you.
People, well, you say it doesn't hurt me, but people have said to me, this is going to bring you more attention.
It does.
And it's true. Absolutely. And if more subscribers come to Sirius, and I've got my own television channel now on demand, if this lawsuit brings more people to the table, great, because I think we've got a good product. I think we got a good show going on. But it causes me personal angst because I take something like this very seriously. I consider my time at CBS a time of great loyalty from me. I always gave my all to this company. Les gave me his blessing. Go on the air. He made record profits. And now he wants to sue me for doing what he told me to do. He should sue himself.
Let's talk about the timing of this. This came out the day after. The extrapolated monthlies came out. Your replacements are not doing very well. They lost between 75 and 92% of your audience.
You hit
in New York.
You're hitting this right on the head.
Well, what is the value of the stations beyond losing the revenue in the show?
Yours is a two-part question. And the first answer is this. This lawsuit was timed to come out around this huge loss. They just lost ratings like we've never seen in the history of radio before. Poor preparation, no work done, 14 months to prepare, and now they got socked. This lawsuit was announced on the same day all you guys were preparing stories about how poorly the radio division just did. Instead, the story became CBS sues Howard Stern.
Distraction?
It was a distraction. It was a good move that way. Protect less. Can't make them look bad. Let's not look bad here. So the first part is this lawsuit was a distraction so that the stockholders will think Les is doing something. That's pretty good, right?
Yeah. See, that's the bulk of it. That's
compelling.
Right. That first part, you really got out a lot. And the other part that's worth playing is definitely when you're breaking his balls.
Where's that? Should I play the second? There's two more parts. I don't know. Is anyone...
I'm riveted. Let's go.
All right.
You've had the FCC to battle with. You seem as passionate in terms of this lawsuit as you do with them. I talked to you the other day. You are genuinely, really angry about this. So, do you countersue? What's your strategy?
My lawyer has advised me not to say what we're going to be filing. We have to now respond to these papers.
Right.
As a matter of fact, Judge Napolitano gave me an excellent strategy. I was watching him, and he was saying that there is definitely a counter lawsuit here. He didn't think the lawsuit had much credibility. So, all of these experts are saying there's a counter lawsuit, and I happen to think there is, on a bunch of different levels, but I won't get into it just now. But I'll come on your show again when I do that.
All right, but what happens from here? So you're just going to basically combat these guys? You hold back nothing, even though it's a lawsuit. Most attorneys go to you, Howard, don't talk. Howard, don't say a word.
I couldn't care what attorneys are saying. This is what I said to my attorneys. I am not going to let these guys file a 42-page document that's meant to intimidate me. Now, how do they mean to intimidate you? They throw in words like a fraud, con man, whatever it is. They throw in big legal terms, and then a headline comes out. Howard Stern sued, fraud, hundreds of millions of dollars, misused CBS airwaves, blah, 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 blah. Makes me look like a jerk. What do we have besides our reputations when you think about it? I'm a guy in business. My agent's a guy in business. They're mentioning our names in there. They're mentioning Sirius. They're saying we somehow misused CBS. Look, I got the whole damn lawsuit in front of me, boiled down. It was a 42-page lawsuit. Here's what they said. They said there was a secret agreement between me and Sirius. Everyone knew about my agreement with Sirius. You knew about it. The newspapers printed it. It was publicly disclosed. What that means is this company is a public company. Because of the deal, they publicly disclosed it. And on top of that, on the radio, I'd been talking about going to satellite radio for years. How the hell could you say I had a secret agreement? That means Les wasn't listening to his own radio station.
Is he implying with the secret side of this is that the more you mention it, the more subscribers you got, the more accelerated your payment would be?
Right. He's saying now there's a secret compensation. That's what he's saying.
Nothing secret.
Nothing secret. It was all publicly disclosed. And guess what? This is shocking to Les. Sirius Satellite is a subscription-based service. Yes, that is the truth. The decision was made on a corporate level. Let's let Howard speak about satellite because it'll drive up ratings. It's the media story of the year. We'll go out and sell advertising at a premium.
And they did.
And they did.
I want to play this tape 2 days before you left the air. Okay. The people you're talking about, Les Moonves and Joel Hollander, walked into the Howard Stern studio.
Right.
You pointed out right away, you said it was awkward because you were leaving in 2 days. You'd been there a long time. That was awkward for you.
Right. No, it was an emotionally draining time. I mean, after I was leaving, I had spent 20 years at the company. That's what hurts me personally about this lawsuit. I put in 20 years in this company. The last 14 months I was there, I could have pulled shenanigans. I could have called in sick. I could have not shown up. I didn't have to read all those live commercials. I could have screwed with them. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm a straight shooter. You hire me to do a job, I'm going to do it for you. And I've always been honest. One thing about, you don't have to like my radio show. There are those that like it, and there are those that hate it. But one thing anyone who's ever heard my show knows, I'm a straight shooter, and I'm an honest guy.
This is what happened.
I have a big fan, believe it or not. I've even gotten Sirius.
Really?
I have. I know I'm not supposed to do it.
You just got edited.
Only because of you.
I got edited. I got edited.
All right, listen. Howard, we are rooting for you. Not that much, but we're rooting for you. We really are.
I'm a big fan, Les said. I got Sirius. And what's interesting about that comment, and once he said it, immediately somebody said, I think it was Joel, you just got edited. Does that imply that they did edit out at times the word Sirius or whatever it is?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. What they used to do was if someone called in, sometimes guests would come in and say, hey, can't wait till you go to Sirius. They would hit the button. Right. So they edited me all along. Les, if he had such a problem with my show as he claims in this 42-page document, why would you come on my show and say you did a great job? I am an owner of Sirius Satellite Radio, and I can't wait to listen to you every day.
He also goes on, if they would have given me that kind of money, I would have left too.
Right.
I've been asking 60 Minutes to do a piece on you for 5 years. Joel said, I don't think of a singular event, PR, newspaper. You did a really unbelievable job. We are rooting for you. We really are. That's what they said.
This is going to be the crack in the cosmic egg for Les Moonves. This guy has gotten a free ride because the television ratings have been good. They put him in charge of the entire company, radio and television. And now people are going to see what this guy's up to. It's an amazing interview, right?
Yeah, I mean, that tape is just, it's crazy.
Once you hear that, it's like game over.
Yeah.
You know, what the hell?
Well, this is why I'm going nuts. Yeah. I want to punish these guys. You want the third part or no?
Yeah, I want the third part.
You want the third part, all right.
The value of their stations are dying. Are you happy that the guys following you are flopping? Be honest.
Sure. I would love to be the only radio personality in the country who is successful.
I like a little success. Do you mind? Yeah. I'm on a whole different genre.
You can have success. You already have it, from what I understand. You're doing very well.
What do you mean? You should be listening.
You're a talented guy. Believe me, I'm unconscious most of the day. Yeah. But the fact of the matter is, no, I'm a fan of yours. I watch you on Fox News all the time.
Thank you.
And my point of view is that, sure, there's something very beautiful in the fact that I had this show for 20 years. It was successful. It was huge. And not just anybody can walk in the door and accomplish what I accomplished. So, of course, there's a certain pride. There's a certain part that, you know what, if you want to sell radios, hey, if those guys aren't fitting the bill, maybe people are going to come over to Sirius and listen to me. Maybe that'll drive some subscriptions. So I am thrilled about that. But I do feel bad for the guys who replace me. They deserve more than 2 months and to be evaluated.
You still want them to fail.
Well, I don't want him to do so well.
All right, not so well.
I tried to call into the David Lee Roth show. He wouldn't take my call. I was going to give him some advice.
You can call my show anytime.
I will call in.
I know what the advice is. Hannity, stop with the Republican stuff. Be, conservative stuff.
Get some strippers in there.
Yeah,
I don't think
I have to talk about things, but I know about it. I don't know anything about that.
You sure you do?
I do.
You've never been to a strip club?
No.
What are you talking about? What the hell is wrong
What happened to me?
What are you, a choir boy? You probably were.
No, I was an altar boy. I was all right, though. I was.
You never did anything bad?
Yeah, I was out of control.
You smoked a little weed?
I was out of control.
Did you smoke a little weed or not?
I did.
Answer the question.
Bill Clinton? From the time that I was 23 and younger, I absolutely admit to nothing.
You did coke?
No, get out of here.
Did you do shrooms? Did you do acid? Psilocybin? What do
I know about these things?
Oh, man, there must be a story here.
I haven't admitted everything that I've done on the radio.
See how Les Moonves is trying to trample me? The religious right's going to trample on you when they hear what you did.
Let me tell you, over the years, this is a true story. Yeah. I've always defended you. I've always thought the FCC's been unfair to you.
You've been great.
And you know what? When I first started, my first radio show, I got thrown off the air because I was a conservative.
Right.
And if they can throw Howard Stern off the air, I don't think you should be able to say the F word on terrestrial radio.
Okay.
Small limits. But if they can throw you off, they can throw conservatives off.
Sure.
And I'm thinking, why don't we have free speech? If you don't like what Howard's saying, turn it down.
Yeah, that's how I always felt, too. Well, you're a broadcaster. You know how it is. And that's why I say, even to all my fellow broadcasters, beware.
Pay attention.
Because a guy like Les Moonves doesn't have an ounce of respect for us. He will put you to work. He'll tell you, he'll pat you on the back, say you're doing a good job. And then when you leave, he'll sue you. This is not a guy you want to work for. Katie Couric, beware.
You're richer than you've ever been before. Do you like it? Does your life change at all when you have all that money?
Well, you know what's funny? They write in the newspaper what I'm getting. I haven't gotten that yet. I've only been working here a month. I haven't earned any money yet. No, I haven't earned any money. Everywhere I go, people go, I was looking at something the other day, and they go, oh, you can afford that. You can afford. I go, what the hell just happened here? No, I feel very blessed that I'm one of the guys that gets compensated for what he does. The strangest thing for me in radio is the fact that I make any money at all. When I got into radio, I was a kid from Long Island. I'd gone to Boston University. My father scraped together everything to send me there, which I will be eternally grateful for. And I became a communications major. I had a dream when I was 5 years old that I'd get into radio. My dad was a radio guy, and I wanted to be behind the microphone.
Wasn't exactly that supportive, though.
He was tough on me. But the fact of the matter is, my first job was $4 an hour at WRNW in Westchester, and I used to pray to God that I would make $250 a week. I knew if I could make $250 a week, I could at least, feed myself and feed my wife.
I got paid nothing for the first year, so you're making more than me. And then $19,000 a year.
I was making $96 a week, $96 a week. So the idea, I never got into radio to make money. If you get into radio to make money, you're insane.
Yeah.
It doesn't, people look at me now and go, gee, what a good career choice. It wasn't like that. The odds of me ever being successful in radio were about 1 billion to 1.
You always say the secret of your success is that it has nothing to do with anything or strippers or lesbians. You say that's part of it, but the real secret of your success, you say, is that you are brutally, brutally honest, and basically every thought that comes into your head, you speak.
Yeah.
You said you go to therapy 4 days a week. You seem conflicted in some ways. Are you a conflicted person? Are you,
Yeah, I don't think I was ever a happy person.
Are you now?
I think I am a happier person. I went into therapy specifically to become a better father. I felt that not only I'm someone who gets lost in his work. I think that's why I take this lawsuit so personally. I have sacrificed so much in my life for this radio, for my radio audience, that at times I knew it wasn't healthy. There were entire summers went by. I'd be down in my basement writing my books. And my life is passing me by, in a sense. And I gave a lot to this career. And I'm totally devoted to it. And I knew the balance in my life was off. And I knew I needed therapy or some help in order to find that balance. I'm in a great relationship with my girlfriend Beth now. I don't want to screw that up. I don't want to get lost in my work again. I want my kids to know that I have, my attention is on them, and I love them. I want people in my personal life to know I care about them. And that was something I worked on in therapy, and I'm proud of that. So I guess that's the whole interview. But I think, this I Hate Les Moonves tour is the most important thing I could have done.
Absolutely. It must continue. You shouldn't stop it. It should be
it's not stopping.
An ongoing tour.
It is not stopping. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. And I think as the weeks go by, you will see more and more.
All right.
This is only the first few days.
Yeah, this is a soap opera now. We have to stay tuned.
I will be exposing a lot more. So, there's a part 2 of the interview tonight. I don't even remember what that part 2 was.
Yeah, you got to a lot. What were you talking about tonight?
Well, what he teased tonight was your personal life. He asked you 5 personal questions, which he told the audience he asked you and didn't give the answers.
I know he asked me about God.
Are you going to get married? Do you believe in God? Stuff like that.
How did you answer the do you believe in God thing?
I told him what I always tell you. I said, I know it's kind of a silly story, the whole God thing. There's a guy up in the sky and all that, but I'm such a paranoid. I'm afraid to say I don't believe in a God, so I'm not going to say it.
You should carry a tape around of that George Carlin routine, because that just sums it up, perfectly.
I know. Yeah, you can't do better than that George Carlin routine.
It was funny because I was listening to Bubba the other night, and they started asking in the studio, do you believe in God? Do you believe in God? And do you believe in God? And, Brent and I forget the other guy's name, Manson or something like that. They said they did not believe in God.
Right.
But Bubba says, you know what? I again, like you, I'm afraid to say it's not true.
Because I know I'll get punished. When you see the Dana Reeves story and Christopher Reeves story, do you believe in God? Why would there be a God that's sitting up in the sky and decided to take Dana Reeves? What's the point?
Again,
robbing a 13-year-old of both parents.
It's unbelievable.
Every once in a while.
Hey, Jim, you're on the air.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for taking my call, Howard.
Hey, now.
Hey, I was wondering if you would ever consider settling with CBS. It seems like they got a tiger by the tail, and they'll probably realize it sometime soon.
Well, sure, I would love to have the lawsuit stop, but if you think that I'm going to sit there and pay them something, I'm not paying them anything. I don't owe them a dime. I think they've treated me miserably here. I also think now I have an excellent countersuit, and I don't think I'm going to drop that idea. I really like what Judge Napolitano had to say. I really feel completely vindicated in calling this a lawsuit that was driven by personal motivations. Them just doing crappy things to me, like releasing my salary and all that, that's just to ruin my life and make things difficult for me and my family. I'm not going to let them off the hook so easily, honestly.
Yeah, what he's saying is if you try to settle the lawsuit, that would mean CBS would be looking for him to pay them something.
Yeah, right. I'm not looking to settle anything. And, in fact, I originally went over there 2 weeks before they filed this, or a week. I don't know the timeline, but I had a meeting with them to say, listen, don't file this lawsuit. We can work everything out. You know, I mean, there's nothing here that merits any kind of legal action and causing people aggravation. But they were so smug. Oh, so smug. And on top of it. And Les loved watching me squirm. And
well,
you know what?
Like you're going to end up on top.
I will end up on top.
Don't make it a confidential settlement. When you make Joel and Les your bitch, let us know how much.
Okay.
I just keep thinking of like that telepictures thing when they stole your evaluator's idea. Nobody ever heard how that settlement was worked out.
Well, right. I'm not allowed to comment on that, but let me tell you something. I'm not going to tell you anything. Just don't worry about it. Jim, I hear what you're saying. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Now, a lot of times that's part of the settlement. You can't talk about it.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you the truth. It has made me feel empowered to talk about this and not to sit and keep quiet. If I would have sat and kept quiet, that's how you get lung cancer. It eats you up.
You get some kind of disease if you're sitting, holding everything in.
And putting my salary, putting confidential information in lawsuits and all that is to make me lose sleep. That's what they wanted to do. And that's just plain old mean. If they really felt they had a lawsuit here, you don't have to be mean about it. Just sue. You know, don't start putting zingers in there. That was Joel Hollander and Steve Lehrman going, hey, we know it's going to bother Stern.
Not only that, oftentimes you put stuff like that into a lawsuit to force somebody to settle.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want this published? Then settle.
To me, that's what that was. And, you know, there's something very unethical about attorneys being in meetings with me previously about sensitive things, and I don't want things to get out, and then using it against me.
Right.
I've got a lot to think about.
They shouldn't even be able to be a part of it.
I think they've stepped over the line here in about 50 different ways.
Because they represented you.
Yep, they sure did.
In those situations.
Yes. It's turning out to be something very interesting, and I think it's going to be a much bigger story than any of us could have anticipated. I told you, while Rome was burning, Les was burning at all the Oscar parties. Hey, Jeff, hi, you're on the air in California.
Hey, now.
Hey, now, Jeff.
Hey, first of all, I was going to talk about that Star Mate. Those things are great, man. Like when I go to bed at night, I just change it to your channel, and then when I get up in the morning, you hit the reverse, and it goes back 45 minutes so you don't miss too much of your show.
Yeah.
But
it's a great piece of equipment.
It is. I got in the car to grab a pack of cigarettes, and I switched it to, we got Adam Carolla and Mancow here in Fresno. Mancow, it's an unlistenable show.
Well, that guy, you should see the push he's putting on to try and get my audience, and no one picks up on him. His ratings are abominable, and yet he takes out these ads claiming he has these huge ratings.
And he's the guy.
I couldn't believe it. As soon as I switched it to his channel, it was Monday, I guess, the day of this suit came out or whatever. He's on this tirade about having to pay $40 a month, and after dropping a couple of F-bombs and commercials, it's just a fraud and a rip-off, and he only works 4 days a week and 40 weeks a year. And
no, he's pretty obsessed with me. I'll tell you, Hannity actually asked me about Mancow. You reminded me of that. And I kind of blew past the answer. But that's a particularly weird Howard Stern impersonator. When I came on the scene and got really popular, you're talking through the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
At some point, 5-10 years after I innovated radio and reinvigorated radio, there became a whole slew of young men who came out and not so young men who wanted to be me. Listen, I was the big thing in radio.
Right.
I spawned a generation of imitators. And one of the imitators was this Mancow guy who I didn't even know. And Sean Hannity said to me, gee, didn't you go on the air and call this guy Mancow's father? You're going to skull fuck his father. And you're going to... I said, I did.
And he said, what was that about? And I said, you know what, man? I said, I don't even remember what it's about, but I said, I'm sure he did something just as bad to me, and it's radio, and it's like wrestling, man. You get in there, and you tear somebody's ass up. But the real answer is, I went home and thought about it. I remember exactly why I said it. I was working in radio, and this guy, like every Howard Stern wannabe, would try to get my attention, so I would talk about them. And he mailed me a box of excrement, which was supposedly human excrement. Yeah. And so he couldn't really get my attention on the radio because he was so bad on the air and really was not burning up the airwaves in any way. So what happens, of course, is I don't open my own mail. We had interns opening the mail. This is pre-9/11, before anthrax was in the mail. You know, people would just open my mail for me. A young girl, I think she was about 18 years old. She was just out of high school, was interning for us. Opened my mail and saw excrement. Now, I'm not even sure. I learned about it. I was furious. First of all, she's a young girl. She's got nothing to do with anything.
Right. She has nothing to do with this fight.
We don't, excrement can spread disease, particularly in an unsanitary way like that. I understand you're desperate for me to pay attention to you. Wow, 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 I can't get ratings. Wow, 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 I'm not Howard Stern. I'll mail excrement. It's fine. You think that's funny, but I'm not the one who has to deal with the excrement. It was this young lady who's working for free. And, I saw this. I became incensed because I said, what a coward. Come up and face me man to man. You want to talk to me. You want to get my attention. You just come up to me man to man. Because if he came up to me man to man, he'd shit his pants. Because, first of all, I'm intimidating. Second of all, I'm a genius. And third of all, he's based his entire life on trying to be me, along with about 1,000 other radio guys. Yeah. When radio guys meet me, they turn to clam chowder. They get wet in their pants. I'm their cum stain. Because let me tell you something. I'm the big wet dream. I'm the dream of every one of these guys. How can I be Howard Stern? And sometimes you get so desperate, you'll even put shit in a box to get my attention. So this young girl was traumatized. Oh. I said, how you want to handle it? I said, you probably could file legal action. I'm pretty sure that is a federal offense, sending something through the mail. I think it might be. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. She said, no, I'll be okay. She was a good sport about it. And I said, okay. I got on the air, and I pointed everything out that I just pointed out to you. And I said, look, this guy's father died. And he's probably glad he's dead, because his son is a Howard Stern imitator. It's one thing to be Elvis's father, but it's one thing to be an Elvis imitator father. Oh, yeah. I said, you know what I should do? I should go down and skull fuck his daddy. I should take my cock and stick it in Mancow's daddy's fucking skulls. What is that?
You also suggested that we have a funeral where we bring his corpse on stage and fist the dead corpse.
Of course. And you know what? And I said Mancow's daddy would love it because, you know what? At least he's getting fucked by Howard Stern and not by his shameful son who's a Howard Stern imitator. A bad one at that who hasn't even really been able to capitalize on me leaving regular radio.
Right. But the funny thing is that's the when. Then he cries foul.
So now, imagine, here we are, 10, 15 years later, the guy's still calling Sean Hannity, well, Howard Stern said he's going to skull fuck my daddy's skull.
But he doesn't remember sending the crap in a box to an 18-year-old girl.
And let me tell you something. If that caused him any pain, which I doubt it did, he was probably so thrilled he got my attention, which was the idea.
Well, did he use that as a bit on his show?
What?
Did he use that as a bit on his show? I mean, did he...
Well, no, he uses that to point out what a horrible person I am. What he forgets is that he sent a box of excrement to an 18-year-old girl.
Right, he doesn't tell you that part of the story.
So if I caused him any pain, good. And I still say it. I'm going to dig up your daddy. I'm going to take out his bones and stick my 2 inches right up his eye socket and sleep on it. So, and I'll give you the kicker to this story. I'll tell you what such a pussy he is. At some point later, his big thing was to send some guy who worked for him up to my studio. He was going to walk into the lobby and move his bowels. The guy's hung up on bowels, like shit stuff.
The most creative thing he can think of
is bowels.
Is crap.
It's crap. So Gary caught wind of the plot, and Gary said, listen, there's some guy from Party. Most Howard Stern imitators, they go one or two ways. They either constantly write me to try to get my
I think there's a different debate that came up. That's a debate that came up later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. We're going to talk about what Teddy's about to play. Glad, Robin, you're here for this as well. Obviously, over the years, there's been a ton of competition. They've come and gone. And my question to both of you would be, has anybody succeeded in actually getting under Howard's skin? Because it sounded to me like there are certain lines you cross, and then Howard goes at you even harder than he would otherwise. But if you had to pick one thing that stood out in the past, what would it be? And what are some of the more outrageous things that other competition have done to kind of piss you guys off?
You know, Gary's probably better at remembering all of these things. But, yeah, I mean, when Howard goes after a guy and says, you know, I'm going to, you know, F your father's dead skull, it's because the guy's gotten under his skin. And it may not be in the way that they would most like. You know, they'd probably like it if Howard thought they were competition. But it's something like sending crap in a box that an intern has to open. Right. Howard's highly offended by things like that. And probably it's those personal vicious attacks that get under his skin. The only person I saw him go after who I thought, well, the guy really hadn't done anything was John DeBella.
Well, it's funny, and I was going to say DeBella was sort of the template for all of these things. And the funny thing is that I don't think Howard really disliked DeBella.
No.
But DeBella was the enemy. He was competition. So here's how Howard thinks. DeBella is competition. Competition equals enemy. And if you're going to be my enemy, I have to not like you. So Howard worked himself up to not like DeBella, but really was without merit. You know, there was no reason not to like him. He hadn't really, you know, he was big in Philly. He hadn't really said anything bad about us.
Right.
But then he got a little arrogant. Remember, then he started to do interviews.
Well, it was that cocky attitude,
right.
Yeah, that didn't help his situation any.
But yeah, I do, and I'll tell you why the man cow thing sort of still sticks in our craw. You know, we had him. We had him beat. We went on the air in Chicago, and we had a very long, weird thing going on in Chicago. Originally, we were on an AM station. They buried us, and there was a lawsuit that went on, and so we were off in Chicago. So we were on like a bunch of different stations. Finally, we got on a station, and we started to get some, as Tim says, traction.
Yes.
And we were starting to make our move. And I remember Howard was going after Mancow, going after talking about him, and then Mancow started talking back about us. And we sent Stuttering John down to Atlanta to one of those radio boot camps.
Yeah.
And Mancow got so mad at John, he took John's microphone and tape recorder and threw it against the wall, and it was on hard copy, and we were really going, and we were getting there. And Howard was started to say all these things about, I'm going to F your father, do this. And the station that we worked for freaked out, and they let us go. They were just, their feeling was, it's freaking them out that we're saying this stuff. They fired us 4 days before the ratings book, and guess what? We were 1/10 of a point behind beating Mancow. We were there. We had done the job.
Right.
Another year off in Chicago radio. The station that fired us gets bought by Infinity, and guess what? A year later, we're back on the same station. And then we did go on to beat him. But it was one of those ones that was like a long road to get to Mancow, and he definitely pissed off Howard.
Yeah, but it was, you know, a lot of that stupid stuff. It wasn't on-air stuff.
Yeah, well, he would send us a lot of stuff in the mail. He would, and the thing I remembered about it, which I always thought was so gay, he would send us these notes like, fuck you, you're going down. And then he would just sign it M. You know what I mean? He would just sign it M, like,
right,
for Mancow.
I mean, is it flattering in some kind of way, or is it just plain annoying?
It's very flattering. I mean, here we are. We're not there. You know, it's supposed to be their market. And if we're getting to them just by showing up, we haven't even done anything yet, and they're starting to send us things, we know that they're quaking in their boots already. They're afraid of us before we've even done anything. They have no confidence in their own abilities.
And I think also another one that I remember that we disliked a lot were Mark and Brian, and that was because we had zero respect for them at all. We just were like, we couldn't believe, like, we would be in New York and we'd go to L.A. and everyone would be like, oh, you guys should hear Mark and Brian. It would always be like...
Well, they were getting television shows and all this other crap was happening for them, and... They were the worst things about radio.
Exactly.
What they did was jump out of airplanes and marry each other. And we're like, what does that have to do with entertaining people?
Let's go to John. John, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys. Great show. I love it.
Thanks. Thank you.
I just want to remind you guys about the time that you guys came to Cleveland for the burial and how our other local station unplugged the show for you guys.
Cut our wires. And that's another, to me, that reminds me of the Les Moonves thing. All they did by cutting our wires was give us 1,000 times more attention than we would have ever gotten while we were there.
And invigorate us. I mean, it made the broadcast even better. It didn't hurt at all.
One of my favorite moments of all time in the show was the wires were cut. We were in this van driving around Cleveland, and we were dressed in Army outfits because that was the motif. And I remember we went on like this. We went on a phone line, and Howard's with a microphone. He's like, "Robin, we're under attack."
But that probably is the most outrageous. You know, you can't beat us, so just cut our wires. Just take us off the air.
John in Chicago, you're on the wrap-up show.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
I enjoy you, and I was first listening to at WMAQ in Chicago, and that's when you got off of off the AM side. And Mancow is from Chicago, and I think he really is. He's pathetic. You know, it's just, you know, he's just a jerk, and that was what I wanted to say. And I wanted to say something on a different note because I could never get through listening to Howard during the day. Is that I'm 45 years old. My wife is 45 years old. Last year in October, I lost my wife to breast cancer, and if it wasn't listening to Howard and just get me through it, I mean, it was probably the most horrible nightmare of my life, losing my wife. But I had one thing to look forward to every day. I was listening to the radio, and that just somehow got me through it all and cheered me up. And the first thing I did is I went and got my Sirius back in December as my reward for all the stuff I went through. And I'm not going to cry, but I just want to say I mean it from my heart. I mean, I miss my wife tremendously, but the only thing I had to look forward to every day is listening to Howard. And I do mean that. And you know what? The guy really is a genius. And
well, thank you for saying that. That's one of those. You
and
know,
I
when
really
everybody,
mean that, Robin.
Yeah. When everybody's telling us how horrible we are and how we're, you know, a detriment to society, it's your story, the stories like yours that make it worthwhile.
And it really is the truth. I mean, I went out to L.A. last weekend to visit her brother, and the first thing he says is that how much he misses you guys. And I brought my little satellite radio with me, my little series, and we put it in the rental car. And I said, you got to get one. I mean, it's just unbelievable because he doesn't like what's out there now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just can't reiterate that, you know, it was a very, very tough time in my life. You have no idea how tough it was. I mean,
we're glad we could have been there for you.
But it was just so much fun listening to you guys, and just, I mean, I don't know.
But just think about that. You know, if the FCC had their way, we would have been taken away. We wouldn't have been there.
Right. Oh, I know. And I leave for the health club every morning at 5 o'clock time in Chicago. I listen to you guys till it opens in the parking lot for half an hour. And when I get back in my car, I have it on. I drive a truck for living in the Chicagoland area, and I get I hardly ever listen to regular radio anymore. I just love listening to series. I like listening to the Blues Channel. It's just really nice.
Well, thanks.
John, thanks for the call.
Good luck to you.
And we're glad that Sirius is kind of making things a little bit better for you. And it must be great when you get calls like that, as you just said, versus the other percentage of calls which come in for other stuff. Let's go to, you know what? Actually, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, lots more to talk about from today's show. We've had the dating guest that was in there. We're on the wrap-up show.
Great show, guys.
Thanks, Billy. What's on your mind?
I was wondering if you guys know what's up with Vinny Favale. I haven't heard from him. Anymore?
Look, Vinny is in a really, 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 really tough spot. He works for Les Moonves.
I haven't even talked to Vinny.
I mean, that's his. I haven't
not
talked
that
to
I'm
him
avoiding him, but
I mean, that's his boss. And you know, Vinny has always been a company man. He's always said that, you know, How I Met Your Mother is the best show since Friends, and he'll defend CBS to the end. And he's in a really impossible spot.
Vinny must just be hiding in his office.
What about personally? Do you at least reaching out and saying, I wish I could call, I wish I could talk to you guys?
Personally, I can't. I mean, I'm a friend of Vinny's, but I can't, you know, I've just said, hey, how are you? But he can't really comment on, and I don't want to get into it with him. You know what I mean? Again, he's in the most difficult spot you could possibly can be. But, you know, Howard's doing Letterman on Monday. He announced that today, and Vinny works on Letterman, so there's got to be something going on.
How do you think that's going to play out? I mean, do you think Les is going to cancel it, or do you think he's going to go on?
Actually, I think I saw a press release already of CBS saying it's Letterman's show. He can have on who he wants, and it's the right move by Les. If Les cancels it, I mean, that only makes it 50 times worse. And Letterman is just going to – this is when Letterman
it's a
is
lose-lose.
his best.
And it's a lose-lose situation for you know what I mean? It's so great. It's just so great on Howard's part.
It's perfect. Are you going to go down? Are you going to go down Monday?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him about it yet, but I hope so.
It's going to be incredible. I wish I could be there for that.
Remember way back in Letterman when Howard came out with that T-shirt that when he was striking against NBC, there was a strike or something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like that was a great moment.
And Letterman lives for moments like this. You know, good for him for having him on.
Yeah.
Let's take one last call. Let's go to JT in Pennsylvania. JT, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, Ralph's a fag, man.
Hey, now.
How could you pick
Hey, now.
Goodfellas over fucking Godfather? Come on, man.
It's a better movie, man. It's my opinion, you know?
Look, Ralph is completely entitled to his opinion. It's wrong, but he is entitled to his opinion.
Goodfellas, there is not a moment, there's not a dull moment in that movie from beginning to end. Even the credits are killer.
You know what?
You know?
What Artie said is true. Goodfellas, you feel like you're really living the life. Like you're just a fly on the wall watching it all unfold.
Yeah.
Godfather, though, it's
like everybody in it is great. There's like everybody from The Sopranos is in it. I mean, it's just a stellar cast, you know? Even the most insignificant guy.
I mean, it's Scorsese.
Christopher's in it. Moltisanti's in it. I mean, it's just, you know, Spider. I mean, look, Joe Pesci's greatest role ever.
If you haven't seen it, go see Goodfellas, watch Godfather 1, watch Godfather 2, and you let us know how you think. Ralph's going to watch Godfather 1 again.
And it will pain you, and you'll have to agree with me.
No.
Want to hear about Gary getting arrested yesterday?
I certainly do.
Okay.
What is this all about?
Well, Gary calls me last night, and I'm not even clear on all the details. I'm not sure I understand it completely, but it seems kind of ridiculous. I've heard about this sting operation going on down in the subways. They do it every day. And Gary, you know, let's face it, there's a difference between lowlives. Well, Gary kind of looks... You could kind of pass for a lowlife.
You know what? I realized, I was telling a story to somebody last night, I look Hispanic.
Yeah.
I really do.
Not that I'm saying all Hispanics are lowlives, but...
No, but...
You know how cops look at Hispanics.
Right.
Gary looks Hispanic, and I think they...
And they pick on him because...
Yeah, because he looks Hispanic.
He's targeted.
Right. Which I'm saying is unfair.
Of course.
You know, it's not right, but...
What are they supposed to do?
Right. And, you know, I understand the cops are doing their job and everything, and I'm glad they're down in the subway trying to catch leeches. But at the same point, they've got to be a little more thorough than just, you know, handcuff. Well, Gary got handcuffed on the whole deal.
Well, what did they accuse
here's
him
what
of
happened.
doing?
All right. Gary went down to the subway last night. He was going on a date.
Uh-huh.
Which he didn't even tell me about. Who are you dating?
No, I was just going to meet a friend for a movie. It wasn't like a date.
A girl.
Right.
Okay.
But it wasn't like a date. It
wasn't a date. It wasn't a date, Robin.
Okay, Howard.
It was a date.
Because I was going to say they should have arrested him. He was dating on a weeknight?
Yeah, you shouldn't be out dating on a weeknight.
I was going to a movie
No one on the show is allowed to do that.
I was going to a movie screening, actually. I was going to see Stella.
It's important that you see that, because you can talk about it on the air. I see. Gary's now doing a show.
Right.
But okay. So,
one at a time, please.
So anyway, so Gary's walking down the subway. What were you wearing, like sneakers and stuff?
I was wearing jeans, sneakers, and my football jacket.
Because I remember when I first met you at NBC, I was a little nervous hiring you because you did look a little, not Puerto Rican, but you looked shady. He looked shady. And now I know him.
I'm trying to think. See, I can't remember.
I don't know how I thought that of him.
Yeah.
Because I know him so well, but he really looks shady. Maybe the mustache.
I don't know. Maybe the hair, the mustache.
Mustache cut your hair. But even when I saw you back then, I don't. He looks like a juvenile delinquent. You know what I mean? But not even a cool juvenile delinquent, like a heavy metal band. He just looks like a guy who gets in trouble.
Yeah. A ne'er-do-well.
You know, and he's all smelly and everything. So cops probably think he's just a vagrant.
He's not smelly in that sense.
Well, you know, cheap teeth, dumb stare, you know, the whole look. So anyway, the thing the cops are looking for. So Gary has like a pile of and I'm going to say something about Gary. I'm going to vouch for him. He's a real honest guy.
Yes, he is.
I would trust him with just about anything. Not with the show, but with just, you know, my personal life, I trust him with stuff.
With money and stuff.
Right, money. I mean, I even I'm at the point where I would say to Gary, hold my wallet for me. Gary, go take money out of my wallet. I mean, I'm at that point with you that I know you wouldn't steal or do anything wrong. He's a real honest guy. He's almost shamefully honest. So, look, tears are welling up. You just can't believe it.
I just keep thinking about this event.
Yeah, he's really upset because he was up till midnight.
Well, I don't understand how. I mean, what did you do? You jump over a turnstile?
No. Listen what happened. So the cops were down there to catch people jumping over turnstiles. And Gary goes down. He has a pile of tokens, and you went to put your money in the turnstile.
Right, but it was jammed.
It was jammed. Now, I think what they're doing in these sting operations is jamming the turnstiles to see what people will do or something.
Uh-huh.
So Gary pushed his coin onto the other coin that was jamming it, and...
See, well, you have to say something.
the turnstiles are constantly jammed in Manhattan, always.
Right.
So sometimes if there's a token in there and you pull the turnstile back a little bit, and you get in and then you push it forward and you knock on it, it unjams.
Right.
You know,
and sometimes you're able to get through, and sometimes you're not, and you have to put a coin in.
Now, you have to understand, this is 5:30 at the 72nd Street Station on Broadway, so it's not like me and one other guy.
Yeah, it's crowded.
There are like 70 people waiting to get in through one turnstile.
Right.
And sometimes, like I said, if you knock on some of the jam ones, you can get through.
Now, you said you were going through a weird turnstile, though.
I think it was like a special entry one, but I put my token in.
What do you mean special entry?
They have one where it's not supposed to. You're not supposed to be able to get through unless they push a button for you. Like sometimes you have a transfer, or if you're handicapped, or if you have if you're a policeman, you show your badge.
But you weren't that aware of that,
right? But I was just running, so you shouldn't even be able to get through that one.
Right.
It should be locked.
Yeah, I mean, it's not our responsibility to know that that's a special turnstile. Am I correct? I'll go along with Gary on that.
Go on.
So I went through, and I
was it empty though, and everyone else was waiting on a long line for a different one? So,
I see. So the turnstile turned, is what you're telling me.
Right.
Okay.
And I went through.
But you put your coin in.
I put my coin in one. I put my coin. You know, it all happened so fast. I still really am confused about it. But I know I had my token in my hand. I tried to put it in one. I went through, and my token didn't go in. It came out again, and I had it in my hand. And that's when the cop came and grabbed me.
That's ridiculous.
And he saw you holding the token?
I said, I have it right here. I have it right here. Here it is. It's too late, buddy. It's too late.
And then they, listen to this, they threw him up against a wall, right?
No. The policemen were very, very nice, except for the fact that they wouldn't listen to a word I had to say.
He said that's why there's judges, which is true.
So
they're not supposed to listen.
But I think at some point you say to yourself, well, wait a second, this guy's pretty upstanding. He's got a token in his hand. You see him trying to jam the stupid thing in, and then... Although, why were you trying to jump I mean, you were jumping the line in this. Why do you think everyone else was waiting on the other line?
Everybody was trying to go through all of them. You know, people would go in.
So there were other people going through it, too.
Right.
And they were putting money in.
Or trying to put the token in. So the guy
was he in plain clothes or was he uniformed?
They were all plain clothes.
Okay.
It was like I said, it was a sting operation. So the guy that got me was pretty young. So he showed me his badge, and then two other guys.
And then he handcuffed you, right?
Well, no, wait. Two other guys came and got me, and they start pushing me into this men's room, right?
Yeah.
So I said, guys, listen, nothing personal, but I want to see your badges because, you know, you're taking me, I didn't know who they were.
Right.
They take me in the bathroom and beat me up. So they showed me their badges, and they brought me in, and there in this bathroom are, like, the dregs of society.
Dregs like no wallets, they have no ID, they have, and they've all been pulled in for this 100 times, and other stuff.
And it was a daisy chain handcuff.
You were handcuffed to these people?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Okay, one of the guys on the daisy chain was complaining that he just joined Phoenix House, and if he didn't get home before dark, he couldn't get in.
Yeah.
One guy had no identification on him at all, but he could verify who he was real easy.
Yeah.
One woman was this Colombian woman, and she was like 25 years old. And
Did they check her intestines?
Yeah, they want to x-ray her.
Yeah, see if there's any used condoms swallowed.
Her only form of identification was a card to the CBS Video Club.
Right. Yeah. Cool. Look what they're accepting. There's a club I don't want to join.
Then there was another guy who had no identification.
Right.
And then there was a Spanish guy who didn't speak any English.
Oh, man. I'd freak out because they caught in the Twilight Zone.
That would be it for me.
Yeah, I'd be like...
They find a dead person on the daisy chain.
Yeah, right.
I would have died.
Yeah, I mean, I just, I fall apart there. I'd be like... Please. So Gary did tell one guy he was Gary Delabate from the Howard Stern Show.
One guy, they went to put the handcuffs on me, and I'm like backing up and everything. I go, I just lost it. I really did. I go, you guys ever listen to the Howard Stern Show? I'm Boy Gary. I'm Boy Gary.
So it's like you're in hell.
Whack. They put him right on.
They did.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't even listen.
Not even. So then this guy goes to me. One of the cops says, after I've been there for about 20 minutes, he goes, you look really familiar. I said, you ever listen to Howard Stern? He goes, no, that ain't it. I was trying anything to get him.
I think I've seen you in a lineup somewhere.
He said to me, he goes, didn't I see you in the post office?
Yeah, you look real shady, I'm telling you.
I mean, really, he could fit a lot of those descriptions.
Yeah.
You know, when you hear about mafia guys or this or that,
well,
Gary looks like that.
They used to say that I look like, what was that guy's name?
Gus Faraci.
Gus
Faraci. Yeah, without the physique.
Right.
But the thing is that now what's he going to do? He has to go get a lawyer and everything?
You mean they booked him?
They gave him a summons, right?
They gave me a summons, and I think I have to make a court appearance. But it was really cool because what they do is they put you on this daisy chain, and there's like 8 guys on it, right? And they take,
you know what they don't realize, that for a responsible person, this can really screw up your head, because you know anybody who has nothing to lose doesn't care about getting arrested on something. Listen, nothing will happen to you. But you know, this is just like a real pain in the ass for anybody who's responsible, has to go to work. It hangs over your head until you get it all settled.
And you wonder why people who have jobs and are responsible don't use Subway.
Yeah, right. I mean, this is what goes on. It's bad enough you go down there and risk your life. They should pay you to get on there.
Yourself to traveling with the criminal element.
Because, you know, this carries up to a year in jail.
Oh,
and I'm like, oh, man.
Oh, man.
So what
do you have a record after this?
Yeah, sure. An arrest record, sure.
Oh, no.
Well, I don't think it was technically...
You've been arrested, right?
I wasn't arrested. I was detained.
You've been arrested.
I have.
Yeah, right.
What is this? Is this petty larceny?
No, wait a second. I have the ticket right here.
Yeah, it can't be...
Let me see that.
Only a misdemeanor because it's not $50.
Fare evasion. And then on the bottom, look what they wrote when they actually give the description of it. It's $50. It's not the money. It's just I don't want it on my record.
Observed respondent, manipulate wheel, and illegally enter system.
Oh, you're your character. You manipulate the wheel.
But wait a second. I got to tell you what happened. So
where's the cop's name?
It's on the bottom somewhere.
But see, that's the kind of thing where it says, you know, on those applications, have you been ever had any brushes with the law other than traffic violations?
And you got to write that in.
You're not supposed to ask that anymore.
Oh, they're not?
But can I just tell you something?
You can't ask that anymore?
Not supposed to.
Yeah, they should.
What kind of a world is that?
I'm not hiring somebody without finding out if they've been arrested.
That's right.
If I saw this, I never would have hired you. I didn't know you were this kind of person.
They put me handcuffed on this like daisy chain thing, right? And then they take everybody's name and they go and call them in. And then they decide who stays and who goes, and like...
Although it sounds to me like you were doing something a little bit weird. Like, I mean...
I just couldn't get through. I mean, I was in a rush, but there was a token in there, and I was trying to push one in, and...
I've done that a million times, though.
Sure, you go and you jiggle the thing.
Yeah, right.
Right, because they're constantly...
But don't you think you were kind of like set up?
Well, yeah.
They probably jammed it.
I just feel that they were doing, like everyone else really was jumping and stuff, so I think I just kind of fell through the cracks.
And then details of violation. Observed respondent, manipulate wheel, and illegally enter system. I mean, how can you win with that kind of description?
Yeah, because basically he's right.
Yeah.
What should he have done, though?
What should he have done when he was being arrested?
No, but I mean... You went through.
Yeah, what's the legal thing to do? When it's jammed up, you're supposed to go back?
Oh, you're supposed to turn around and say, it didn't take my token.
You ever try to get in touch with a woman locked inside that glass, bulletproof glass booth? You can't get in touch with anybody down there.
They won't talk to you when you're buying tokens.
No. We used to go down there and ask them if we brought a 20. The only time they would talk to you is they'd yell at you for giving them a 20.
Remember how that woman used to yell at us?
Because they're such schmoes, they can't even figure out the exact change to give you.
Why are you bringing a 20 in here for?
Wait, I have to tell you something.
I'm trying to read
funny.
the cop's name, Joseph.
Well, he's just...
And he's a paisan.
No, he wasn't. No. Was he?
Burbliglia. It ends in an IA.
Nobody was caring about anything.
It
was like a supermarket.
Did you tell him you were...
No, it didn't matter.
You didn't start speaking Spanish.
No, but can I just tell you...
Did you speak Spanish?
So half these people that are on this daisy chain, after they call their names in, they all get put on the truck.
Right.
Because they all have outstanding...
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a second.
What is happening?
I'm having trouble with the mics, yeah.
They all have, like, half of them have done it a lot of times, or half of them have done other things, and they just happen to be getting caught for jumping the turn.
So Gary's all freaked out, so I guess what
Where
we should do...
Where did he call you from?
Home. I went back home.
Oh, they didn't take you down to a station?
No, they just detained me for about an hour.
I'm sure there's an easy way to get a lawyer with some connections to get this thing straightened out in 2 seconds.
But I just want to tell you something really funny. This Colombian woman that was handcuffed to me.
Yeah.
She wanted to go to the bathroom. We were like in the men's room, and I said, "Listen, honey, I ain't going," because I would have had to go in with her.
Yeah.
I said, "You just wait till we get out of here."
Oh man.
I wouldn't say anything to anybody on one of those lines.
They were all really weird people. I mean, we weren't talking to each other. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, right.
8 people like all looking different ways.
Yeah, and everybody saying they're innocent, and you're really innocent.
Except for the one guy from Phoenix House. He kept going, "I have to be back at Phoenix House before dark, or they won't let me in."
But see, that's the problem, like when you go to a mental institution and you do the appropriate thing for a normal person to let people know you're sane, you sound crazy.
Yeah, you sound crazy. Excuse me, I'm normal.
Yeah, they're all saying that.
I've already got a lawyer.
Who's your lawyer?
I don't know, but it's a guy, he doesn't want his number out of the air, but he said the same thing happened to him.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, he just wants to discuss it with you.
Yeah, right.
Maybe we'll get Dominic Barbara.
Yeah, he should know
I am calling Dominic.
He might be the guy to get.
He may not be the guy to do it, but he knows the people to do it.
Yeah, he might be the guy.
He'll get you divorced from the system.
He's the show lawyer, so.
I didn't have enough money to pay a speeding ticket on Staten Island and got arrested. And since my buddy couldn't get home and get money and get back to Staten Island by 5 o'clock, which is when they closed the local jail, I got transported in one of those vans that has a window about 2 inches square. That actually has bars in the...
Yeah, that's pretty frightening.
I was handcuffed to 2 guys, you know...
Were you scared?
Murderers,
I had a speeding ticket, and there were murderers. I mean, the
murderers.
One guy, I swear to God, one of the guys, because we went around different parts of the city picking up people in this thing, and to bring them all to Brooklyn House of Detention. One guy was like in a short...
Well, you were arrested. You were arrested for public drunkenness, right?
That's a different story. But,
right.
But this one guy...
That time he didn't care who he was with.
They open up the door, the guy gets in, they close the door, and before they hardly had closed the door, the guy like just took a pin out of his pocket and opened up his handcuffs. So
oh, man.
The girl,
he's loose.
The girl that I was with was so excited about the whole thing. She was like really digging it. And she said to the cop, she said, "Excuse me, are we going to go like to get to hang out with like real murderers and stuff? Are we going to get to go to jail?"
Yeah, great.
She's looking for some pointers.
Yeah.
Some action.
Where'd she study? At the Charles Dickens School of Law? Because I once had the same incident what Jackie's talking about. We were caught doing 115 miles an hour upstate New York in a car.
Yeah?
And my friend was driving, and they left me and my other friend on the side of the road, and they hauled him off because we didn't have any money. And they took him to a garage, like this guy was Andy Mayberry.
Yeah.
The judge up there was Andy Mayberry. He did it from his house in his garage. He has like a little desk in his garage. And the cop brought him into the garage and told us to go back and fleece our friends, you know, get as much money as we could, and we just handed it over to the guy, and then they let us go. He just fleeced us for as much money as they could get.
Oh, yeah, that's what they do in that small town.
We were left on the side of the road for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, thinking our friend was dead.
They ask you how much money you've got, and then they tell you what to find.
Yeah, right. And it was everything we had. And then we had a panhandle out of Howard Johnson's to get gas money because nobody had a credit card.
Oh, man. It's not fit for decent people.
No. Although we were doing 115 miles an hour.
That was wrong.
Yeah, it was wrong. And the guy was on speed. But this was in college, and I didn't know. I wasn't on speed. He was. He was wired.
But what were you doing in a car with a person doing 115 and you weren't screaming?
Oh, yeah, we were yelling at him, but he was on speed. He was up for 3 days. He couldn't calm down. He was pulling hair out of his head. All right, listen, we'll be back right after this.